Guten Abend.
Hello. Test. Oh yeah, there I am. Hello. You can hear me guys, right? Okay, perfect. Woo. Damn, now I'm dusty. I was talking to you guys the whole time already. Give me a second. Be right with you. Okay. Here I am. Okay, so what I was saying that let's pretend that my webcam does actually not work because it should not. Yesterday I checked and it didn't. So I figured, okay, if I have to, or if I want to record or stream or whatever, I have to decide either have the stream deck or have the webcam. Wait a second, maybe my USB ports are working again. What? I don't understand. Okay, look, what I just tested, right? I have this Bluetooth receiver for my controller, right? And I had that in that USB slot the whole time, and it didn't work. And I just clicked it again because it would give me an indication, hey, look, if you are blinking, then you are working, and now it works again. How does this work? How does... Okay, no matter. No matter, you still don't get my face. Okay, but you can have this. Yeah. I hope you heard that. Can you confirm, please? I get... Look, because I have all the new USB hubs and all that stuff, ports, and connected to different ports, obviously. That means that that's why my microphone wasn't recognized. We heard. I want your face. Ivadnika. Okay, I heard it. Okay, perfect, guys. I want your face. No, you don't want it right now. You don't want it right now, trust me. So, one thing, because I'm recording everything anyway today, so we have an idea today, okay? Okay. I want to start a challenge run in World of Warcraft where I cannot, okay, let me see here. I wish I could make that a little bigger. Can I? Yes. Okay, let's call that World of Warcraft Pacifist run. Alright? Okay. Hi, Miriam. Okay, so rule number 1 is no kills, no damage abilities. Speed allowed. Oh, I should record. Wait a second. There we go. So rule number 1 for our World of Warcraft Pacifist run is no kills, no damage abilities, but speed abilities, so like increasing your movement speed, is allowed. All right. Let me grab my notebook here. I wrote that down. So number 2, okay. Only explore experience. This is number 2, okay? So we can only obtain experience by discovering new areas and new zones. And naturally that means no quests allowed. Not even those that like don't require you to kill something, right? That's also not allowed. I take notepad. I have Word, but the problem with Word is it tells my name in the upper right, like my full name, right? It's not like Casual Lamer or something. It's like my first name and my last name. So that's why I don't have Word on right now, okay? And just for some fluff, character has to be naked. All right? Just because we are not using any weapons, we are not using any gear. What is allowed is mounts and flying permitted. These are our rules. What, your name is not Casual Lamer, it's actually Casual Lamar, you know? But I had to like switch it up a little bit. Is this something you're going to... Yeah, we're starting in a second here. So keep these rules in mind, guys. These are the rules that I have to adhere to. No kills, no damage abilities, speed buffs allowed. Self-healing also. I would say self-healing plus self-heal. Okay, I think self-heal is also fine. But the self-healing abilities can't have like some sort of damaging ability to them. We can only get Explore XP. No quests. Also not world quests or anything, but I mean world quests start later in the game anyway, so I'm not sure if we can make it all that far. Character has to be naked, so we're probably gonna play a female dwarf. And mounts and flying are permitted, because otherwise this would be way more painful than it has to be. Alright, so here we are. You know these characters? Well, maybe. But none of these are characters that we are going to play today. Okay? Oh, by the way, I caught up with my Demon Hunter, with my Shaman, with my Death Knight. And yeah, that's it. So, but that's not interesting for us today. Okay, so we wanted to play a dwarf, but I have to check if they... Okay, that's a problem. So I was thinking I'm playing a druid because of the movability and all that stuff, right? Can a Volpera be a druid? Nah. What other class would have good movability? Do you say movability? No, but speed buffs and all that. So warrior, I'm very familiar with. Let's get that fucking Volpera out of the way. Warriors obviously have the charge, but we can't use that. So warrior loses a lot of movability or maneuverability. Is there a Nightblade? Yeah, we have a rogue. So that like only the speed buffs are interesting for us, right? So warrior has heroic leap and charge. So we can't use charge, so that's out of the picture. Hunter has... I don't know, I haven't really played Hunter all that much. So Mage has the double blink, so the double teleportation forward, so that's good. I think Rogue is pretty fast as well. Priest and Warlocks, I think, are slow. A Paladin has the Divine Steed. Then Druid would be my go-to. Honestly, Druid would be my go-to because we could shift into like a cat and we have 30% speed on that as well. Death Knights are notoriously slow, so that's out of the question. But the question is, if we want to play Druid, then we can't play a female dwarf. So we could play a Night Elf, but if we make her naked, that's not funny. A Gnome can't be a Druid either. Draenei, nope. Worgen, yeah, but naked Worgen, eh. Damn it. The music's so good, by the way. The new intro music is so good. I mean, I guess a troll could be. Too bad I don't have the Earthen unlocked just yet. A regular troll. But why naked? Just because. Just because. You know, I made that rules list and I was like, okay, there's something missing. And I still think there is some sort of fun part about that missing. So I figured, okay, let's at least have the character naked for the memes. I guess we go with a troll. And you know what? Why we go with a troll? They never wear shoes anyway. So it's Fredo's and my personal nightmare. Alright. But... but if you pick Sandalaria... Oh, I think my mouse died, right? Or did it? No, it didn't. Okay. I don't know how much charge I have, but it's fine. Oh no! How about webcam and you have to be naked? Completely naked, but with thigh eyes, please. You you don't see my lower part anyway! Wait, which kind of shifts forms do they have? Oh, this is a cutie. What else? Okay, let's just pick her. Okay, so we go with a regular troll, not a Zandalari. Druid. I mean, it's really the only option that is kind of funny-ish. A Tauren? Nah. Nah. And for Alliance, a Worgen? Nah. I mean, what else do we have? A Night Elf and Worgen can be Druids. Cultirans. I don't have them unlocked, though. They would be, I guess, kind of funny-ish. Can Earthens be Druid? Oh, thank God they can't. Otherwise, I would have been mad. Okay, no matter. Troll. Customize. We can imagine. Okay. Okay, skin color. Let's take yellow. By the way, if it's dark and hold your cursor on it, I think it's highlights the races you can be with. Oh, okay. Which face is the funniest? It didn't change. Okay, she's kind of mad, so that's fine. We would like to be bold, if that's possible. Thank you. Hair color is not that important anymore. Yeah, this looks goofy. Yep. Eye color is... What looks weird? This looks weird? Eyesight, both. Neither. Okay, we're legally blind! Lamar preference, bold. Okay, face paint. This. Tasks, Damn, this looks kinda cool-ish. Piercing. Oh, the ring. Oh, yes. Oh, no, she looks cool now. Damn it. Okay. Body paints. Wait, that's what we see the most. Okay. This is kinda cringe. Perfect. And the color is... Oh, Oh, yes. Okay. And I want to see if that Naim is taken. It probably is, but let's try. Pacifier. It's not taken? What? How is that not taken? Okay. To be honest, I think she looks cool. She does. So, first thing, obviously, we have to go into the Echo Isles because we can't exit Exile's Reach without doing quests and killing, so we go with Echo Isles. That name is not taken! Let's go, brothers! I don't even know where I created that character. Wait, that's a monk? Why is that a monk? Why is that a monk? Why is it a monk? You guys saw that, right? I swear I clicked Druid. I'm confused. I swear. Okay, fine. Let's do that over again. We made her yellow and her face was number 3. Her hairstyle was bold. Hair color not important. Tusks long for goofiness. Eyes were pink, I think. That rhymes, huh? I'm legally blind. Face paints, we had none. Earrings were these. And this ring, yes. Body paint was the bones. And it was in purple. And we would like pacifier. And now. Now it's a druid. Okay, fine. Okay, we can start the game now. Okay, guys, the first 10 levels are gonna be the most fucking painful ones. Okay? The first 10 levels will suck. Hard. I mean, you know why? Because we can't fly at that point in time. So... yeah, Jesus, you guys, man. I have a benefit in the sense that, wait.
Exiled years ago from their lands in Stranglethorn Vale, the dark-speared trolls attempted to make a new life for themselves amongst the disparate races of the Horde. Under the leadership of the noble war chief Thrall, Vol'jin and his savage trolls had at last found the honor and purpose they had been searching for.
Vol'jin is dead.
But now, under the rule of the headstrong Garrosh Hellscream,
also dead?
The trolls fear that the Horde could tear itself apart. Vol'jin knows that whatever threats loom ahead, whether they be from within the Horde or from without, it is cunning trolls like you.
Ooh, I'm a cunning troll.
The honor of the Horde.
Oh yes. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get the basics out of the way. Main, yes, think. No, we can't do that.
Man, let's crack
There we go. So, warbands, that goes completely. Let's see here. Options. We would like action bars. It's not like we need them, but it's just for my... So it looks good. So this is damage ability. Don't want. Berserking increases your haste. Don't need that.
Your trainer should be somewhere in the ground.
Yeah. No?
I'll catch you later, man.
Catch you later, man, yeah. Shop. There. How's it called? It's chauffeur, right? No. There we go. So that's the only mount I can use at level 1. You can only get that when you have the heirlooms collected. So that's why I fortunately don't have to run like this for the first 10 levels, alright? So, and now we have the problem that it's gonna be super boring. Hi, okay, well done. Yeah, we can't use this. So we cannot use anything yet. We have no speed buff, we have no nothing. Wake me up when something happens. Oh, you go. Wake me up before you go. Ah, yes.
What do you mean?
Can annoy him.
Strength and honor, Samsung. Blood and thunder. Are you challenging me?
Yes.
That's not funny.
Uh-huh.
You dispute my honor? Back off. Well, will you stop touching me? Thrall, oh.
And he's fine again. Wait, let's make the dialogue is on 100. Okay, so let's put that on 35 and effects on 80. And that on 35. Okay. So how are you guys doing? I'm just with my chopper here in the water, under the water. And you know me. Me?
Just hanging around.
How about you guys? Hey, it didn't stutter. Did you see that? It didn't stutter. Wow. Bam, 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 bam. First 25 experience. Let's go! Woo! Oh no, it's only one bar. God damn it. Wait, that's the same problem again. Here. Where did this idea come from? I want to suffer. So I was contemplating challenge runs in World of Warcraft. And this is kind of the first and only thing that came to mind. Another 25 experience. God, yes, look at this. Oh, we're flying. We're flying. Heck yeah. Let's ignore all these quests. What to do? Yeah, I want to make me suffer, obviously. This is gonna make it into a video, by the way, guys. This is all getting recorded. It will not be as dry, or at least I aspire it to create it in a way that it is not as dry as this one is. Discovered Durotar. Oh, 25 experience. Let's fucking go. Do I also get the 10% bonus on these things? Probably not, right? Let me have a look here. How's that called? War within something? Wait, is that... No, sorry, wrong button. I think it's in feats of strength. Promotions. No. Where could I find that? You know, the achievement that you get when you have one character on level 80, that you get 5% extra experience. When you have 2, you get 10%, and so on. What's that called? Hey, Wall Street! If this won't be dry, then I'm Batman. Can you have some faith, you son of a bitch? Lamer is trying to make new content. Surely it's gonna suck. How's that achievement called? I'm Supergun. No. What? Characters. Maybe here. Yes, here it is. Okay, it says reward 10. I mean, it says 15, but I haven't unlocked that. 10% additional experience up to level 80. So you would think it also counts for exploring XP, but it does not seem like it. Because that would mean
Thunder.
it had... I didn't get XP for that! Hello? What? There's something here. Okay. I think the best thing to do... no worries. The best thing to do is to rush to level 10 as fast as possible. I still can't imagine that Pacifier has not been taken. How is that not taken? How is Pacifier not taken? Maybe I misspelled it? But I was thinking like maybe Dora, but then I was like, nah, that's too on the nose, right? A Pacifier sounds kind of coolish. I'm kind of a cool guy, you know, just a chill guy hanging around. So, yeah, guys. When you will see the video at some point, alright? You can say in the... Supergun, what... Jesus! When you see the video that is gonna release at some point, alright? You can say, I was here when the stream was live, it was worse than you think. Okay, we got almost half a level already. Damn. No comment on that joke? What do you... Where was the joke? What joke? That I'm a cool and chill guy? That's not a joke, that's true. You saw that as a joke? Excusez-moi? Oh. Oh, 25 experience. Let's go. Super gun. If you don't stop shit-talking, I will shit-talk you as well, right? You have a grace period right now. With the storm and all, but... You're really stretching that thin. Almost level 2, guys. Surely this is not gonna take forever. By the way, imagine I wouldn't have this mount. Just for a second, imagine that, okay? I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Like, let me give you a look at the whole map, alright? So this is only Kalimdor. This is Duro Tower, where we're in right now. So we have all these zones here. Then we have Eastern Kingdoms, all these zones as well. Then we have Pandaria, Zandalar, Kulturis, Broken Isles, Dragon Isles, Northrend, Cas Algar. We have Maelstrom here with... I don't think you can enter Kazan. And this one either. With Deepholm, this is a zone too. I can't get out of it anymore. I think my mouse is breaking, whatever. Wait, maybe. And then we have Outland still with these. Draenor with these. Shadowlands with these. So if, in theory, alright, in theory, we were able to explore all of them, how high of a level will I have? When I see the bike, I must think of Werner Beinhardt. Is that from the... I don't know the last name, but is that from, like, the Werner movies? Oh, Gunnar. How was his name? Gunnar? Yes, okay. I saw a zone lock, get everything and you can move on challenge. That seemed fun with level locking somehow. I don't know how that works. Yeah, but you see, the problem is that has been done now. You see my issue? I can't. You see my issue there? That has been done. So why would I do that? Why would someone watch that instead of the original? So. Wait, Fansaurus for Mira? Stay put! Stay put! Hello there. No. No. Oh wait, you guys didn't tell me I'm not naked. Hello guys. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you? Jesus. Bobas. Restart challenge. No, it's fine. It's your fault. Now, where is fan service for Fredo? Look, trolls never wear shoes. That's part of the reason why I don't like trolls. But look at that. Look at them feet. Look at them chonkers, man. I mean, foot fetishists must be like, oh, hot damn, you can put the thing in between there. Holy sheesh. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that. Okay. Restart and challenge and stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Those feet are truly horrendous, my god. Well, I guess you didn't particularly enjoy what I said about them. About that little gap there, and how you can use that. Okay, we... Jesus Christ. And look, we almost made it to level 2! Hype. Fucking hype. Why am I not exploring anything here? Also, do you notice that over... Is that a guy? No, it's... above that frugy leaf, there is like a little bar. Come on, give me explore XP here. Hello? Also, okay, there we go. Set stuff. Okay. Okay, when we make it to Orgrimmar, we can assume we make it to level 20. 20. I wish. To level 2. And sorry, I'm still a bit confused by the fact that my USB ports work again. How does that work? How does this make sense? How does this make sense? It's not like I changed something, right? Yes, let's go! Level 2! Yes! Oh no, man. Level 2, guys! Woo! Only 78 to go! Woo. So obviously we can use fly points because this is not against the rules. Apparently I have a quest that I can... Oh, that's my warband. Okay, ignore that. That's because of my warband. I did not accept that. Wake me up at the next level. Super gun! Listen here. You wanted it like this, you shall have it. This is the same guy who's currently shit-talking in chat. He's like, I had a storm, I had a power outage, that's why I couldn't play. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah. Mira and I have been grinding our asses off in World of Warcraft, and you'd be like, oh, I couldn't play. Also, like, I couldn't be in Discord because apparently Discord doesn't exist as an app. He could have said, like, look, guys, I can't come online. You know what he really did? He was out with his fucking friends. Yeah, he has friends. He's not one of us. Alright? He was I'm outside with people and all that shit. And then he's coming back and it's power outage. It was a storm. And then he comes into chat and be like, hey, Lamer, your content is so boring. Oh yeah, I'm on Supergun's side. That's what you get, okay? This is just backstab. It's backstab over backstab over backstab. This is crazy. This is real life. Okay, let's put the Hearthstone. See, Virgil is on my... Virgil knows. Virgil knows.
What are you looking for?
Okay. Well. We got a Hearthstone. Prices for that doesn't make sense. Let's destroy all of them. Just so we don't get ideas. Hey. I mean, the upside is we don't have to bother with bags or whatever. Because what do we need bags for? Really? Realistically. Nothing. For the Hearthstone. Alright, so that's fine. Okay. With Durotar done, I suppose we go to the Northern Barrens. where we can make it to level 3. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's this guy doing? Is he ashamed? Hello, guy. Are you fine? He was put into the corner by a teacher. Okay, bye. Yeah, I turned off the trade chat. Let me see here. I can probably also make a new window. XP. Settings. I think this doesn't actually count though. Let me see here. Yeah, this isn't it. I think it is a system message. I think it is considered a system message. So it should be this.
What do you
Let's see how that works. What do you need? Level 3, please. Oh, there's one more thing that we didn't find. Oh, that's level 5 area, by the way. Hee Pee Pow Pow. With his meow, mimi meow meow. Jesus Christ. World of Warcraft is a different breed. So, guys, please rate the exhilarating gameplay that you're currently seeing. Like, can you still hold yourself in your chair? Like, 40 XP? Jesus, we're... Damn it! We are... Damn. Okay, this is gonna not take... I can't even talk anymore. Supergun, this is your fault. Driving simulator. 0 out of 10 gameplay? What? This is getting too exciting. Whoa. Thank you, Mira. At least someone who's a bit supportive here. Lamest content is too boring. Look, the other option would be that I do this on my own and you guys wouldn't be around at all. Yeah. So, take it or leave it. Greedy fucks. Well, I'm kidding, obviously. Unless. And you would be bored as hell? Yeah, that too. I mean, I wouldn't, yeah, and I wouldn't need the footage anyway, so I figured, you know, I will also talk over the footage with the video idea. I think I will play parts of the stream and then explain what was happening and what we did, and cut out a lot of stuff. We like it, don't worry about it. You're just like me. I said, what a chill guy. Okay, with level 10, this is all gonna be better, okay? With level 10, all of this is gonna be... 95 XP? Guys, this is speed leveling. You see that? 95! Brother. Okay, now it's on. Okay, I can't make it any larger. I'm sorry. This is the largest you can get. I'm sorry. At least Mira is supportive. Nah, like, seriously though, the video is gonna be with memes, you know, and all that stuff. My respect for the chauffeur. Like, super can you find like everything aside from this person here, this one, he, she's like, ah, she's doing it. Oh, the chauffeur is kind of the main protagonist here, right? Okay. I actually forgot what this one was called. Crossroads, yes. Where's Mancrick? Mancrick's wife, are you here? This is only a meme if you've played World of Warcraft for longer than a month. I mean, he's doing everything right now. I'm telling him where to go. Alright? So this is a big thing. I'm telling him where to go. Look. He wouldn't do that on his own. This is all me. Obviously. I'm calling the shots here. Hey, Gold Road! Oh, damn! ESO chapter. Let's go. Where's the Mirror recursion? Ba-bam. I like his distinguished head here. He's look at the biceps too. Like if you have a biceps like that, I mean, and a naked lady with you. I mean, she's blind, right? So she can still feel it. I'm still mad that I tuned the sound effects down. Oh, I can give I can go even closer. Let's go. Okay. What's the smartest move? Let's just go down here. Let's grab the flight point. Assuming that I have to grab that.
Strength and
Oh, I already have that. Okay, I have all the flight points. Okay. Yeah, let's not abuse that. Let's not abuse that. I mean, we could make the rule that no flight points whatsoever. But for some reason I have all of them. But I could like cheat, right? I could go to each of these and get free experience by just going there. So I think that's kind of cheating. But I also don't really want to not use them at all, because I feel like, okay, if I have found this one here, I wouldn't mind using that when I'm here to get back. But then I would have to remember which of these I already found. So I guess we have to...
blood and thunder.
Or we could make the rule. We could make the rule that I can only use them within zones that I have completely discovered. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? I think that makes sense. Wait, Number 6. Flight points only usable in zones that are fully explored. Oh, wait, it goes out of the window. Fully explored. There we go, next rule. Okay. That makes sense, I think. That's a shame. I don't know why I have that unlocked. Why I have all of that unlocked by default. I thought that you have to use a toy for that. Toy, he said. No, not that kind of toy. To unlock all of them. So I'm a bit interesting. Maybe that's on by default nowadays. I don't know how that works. I like Supergun's aggressive agreeing. It's like, yes, okay, yes. Oui. Okay. Anybody watching right now who has played when the Barons have been the shit? There's a lot of memory here for a lot of folks. Oh, there's also skull enemies here. They will one-hit me. When they see me, they will one-hit me. Okay, I'm sorry. This is exciting. But you guys didn't give me an estimation. How many levels will we be able to make? To gain? In theory. Is it in theory possible to make it to level 70? I don't think so. I do not think so. But how high can we go? I honestly don't know. Look, I played the game a lot, right? 5,000 hours to be specific. I think even more, actually. I have never done anything like it. Oh, 95 XP, let's go. So I would think... So, guessing is basically a shot into the blue. I would go with, like, level 36. I would just go into the blue and be like, level 36. You go away! I can't hurt you. 45? Okay. Go away. No, please leave me alone. Yeah, obviously this will also lead to the fact that I will come into zones that... Yes, let's go. That I'm way out-leveled. And also, like, I'm naked. Oh, stamina 69! Oh, nice! Okay, now here. Nice, thank you. Finally, someone who knows the meme. My whole community is always like, what? And nothing happens. And finally, someone in chat who is a cultured individual. Okay? Okay. I guess we can use the time to talk about something. How's the weather over there in Lithuania? Eh? Gold Road? How's the weather over there in Supergun country? Vroom. Oh, community does not know the meme, genuinely shocked. Yeah, I was too. I had to explain to the people here how to do a KW. Alright? So this is the kind of people we are talking about here. And those are the same people who try to correct and judge me about something. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, exactly, right? It's 20C now, the storms help with that at least. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we have it pretty cool here too. I haven't checked, but I think for the next 5 days or so, there's no heat wave. Damn, no heat wave for 5 days? That's sick. Raining non-stop for 2 days, it's 18C. Aw, nice. I mean, I didn't have to use my AC the last few days, so that's kind of neat. Look at the streamer boy. He has an AC. Yeah. I'm still on a finance plan for that. I'm financing a €200 AC over 6 months. Okay. Oh, we have to... These fucking first 10 levels, guys. After that, it's gonna be a breeze, alright? I'm promising. After that, it's gonna be a breeze. He has an AC, practically one of the elites. And you will laugh, but honestly, when I ordered that AC, it genuinely felt like I'm a big earner, right? I felt, it sounds stupid, but like maybe it has to do with the lack of AC culture that we have in Germany, obviously. I think 5% of the households have like an AC. I think that's what the recent like surveys indicated. So maybe that's it. But I was like, damn, that I made it. I got an AC now. I kind of made it. Hey, Wumpus. Hey, it's the Discord guy. Hello, Wumpus. I get it. We don't have any ACs here either. It feels like a super fancy thing to me. I mean, judging by the fact that you are saying that you have constantly between 15 to 25 C, you don't really need one, do you? Okay, where is this? Here? Vroom. By the way, I'm the lucky one. Next to me, people didn't have any power for like 4 days straight. Level up! It's just so easy. Oh, yes. And this is the first healing ability that we can use. Regrowth. Like the first ability that we can use. Hyper! Let's use that. Ah, yes. But like 4 days straight, I don't recall anything like that happen ever in Germany, at least too close to where I am. Like 4 days is... It sounds like there is not just a storm, but there's also some massive problems aside from that. But it's just that this year we got lucky. Last few years we had been suffering. Oh, okay, I see. Mira, maybe since you are gonna be a psychologist at some point, or whatever you do, and you are an educated person, right? So naturally, as to be one of the elites, you need to get an AC, okay? So early in my life, I was like, nah, I can't use an AC. That consumes way too much power, and I have to think of the environment. And then I got older, and I realized what I do is worth jack shit. So why would I have to suffer through a fucking heat wave that I didn't cause? Because, you know. And then I was like, you know, fuck it. That's my life, and I would like to have at least some sort of comfort in it. Are these level... Okay. Phew. I thought these might be level 80. Okay. Ooh. Trees fallen over everywhere, and even signs of some electricity poles are fricked. Okay, that makes sense. I don't even know where the next electricity pole is. Because I think, like, inner cities, all of that stuff is underground. We don't have electricity poles next to our streets. Like, is that weird? No, I think that's just the 21st century, isn't it? No, that's a thing of the past. That doesn't really exist anymore, does it? Like, maybe in the outskirts of somewhere, but... Go away. Go away. I mean, we have these huge pylons, I guess, I don't know what you call them, where you have like all the big cables and all the high voltage kind of stuff. I mean, but that's not in the inner city, right? I don't live inside the city or next to it. Ah, okay, I see. So it's a bit more rural in that regard. Okay, I see. Guys, if we keep going like this, we might make it to level 4. We might make it to level 4. I know. I know. Could almost play like this. Honestly. Oh, okay. That goes away when I do this. Oh, that's sad. Okay. So guys, how have you been enjoying your time in World of Warcraft so far? I saw Wall Street coming back, Mira started a game, and Supergun also rejoined. So how was your time, huh? Look, also Wall Street is in the game. So that means he can never ever be truly here. Maybe he has it as a background noise right now. Hey, Wall Street, how's your World of Warcraft session going? Did you get the mount yet? I love it. Yeah, same. I'm also still in the honeymoon phase. The more I understand about the game, at least I'm in the same world as you are. Are you though? I think we're probably phased differently. Oh, yeah. Let's go here first, and then we go into Ashen Fate. Oh, that's gonna be... Yeah, you guys are farming mounts and transmogs and all that. I don't really care about that right now. How are you interested in doing that right away? I feel like that's something that you usually do when you are... With endgame, you get kind of through with stuff, and then you're like, okay, I guess I can farm some. Sharding is a social construct. What about sharding? Is that also a social construct? Thank you. Oh, come on, Supergun. Don't pretend that's not what you're coming here for. Whenever you come into a Lamer stream, you don't feel like the most stupid person. I'm still doing the story with some dailies here and there. See, Mira takes it at her own pace. That's commendable. Yeah, but what I was about to say is that the fact that the more and more I understand about the endgame, the more I also realize there's so much I can do. And you have to be careful in World of Warcraft, especially, I think, to not go into that chore to-do list kind of thingy. Oh, let's not die here. Go away. Unity Feeds, hello. Welcome in. Though it feels like the game is kind of rushing me to finish up the campaign ASAP.
Hello there.
Hey, Unity Feeds, thank you for your follow. I'm sorry that you don't see my face today, but reasons. We're in the midst of a challenge run, level 3. Let me heal up real quick, okay? I have to be naked and I can't use abilities, other than healing. What I was about to say, Mira, yeah, have you finished the main story and, like, there's two things, right? So you have the main story of the War Within and then it actually keeps going after that. But you will get an achievement after the first part. So you haven't done the first part either just yet. Thank God he must not see your face. That's kind of hurtful. You can't see my face right now, but I'm frowning. Omega Sage. Oh, I shouldn't. Maybe. Hi. Hey. Okay, we good. Okay, but this is gonna be a problem, guys. This is gonna be a problem because the next area is level 7 to 30. I saw the challenge, Charlie. I was wondering if you succeed, what the max level is you can reach. See, that's what I've been asking in the chat here too, but since nobody's really experienced in World of Warcraft, there was not really an answer. And I'm having a hard time imagining it too, because I have played World of Warcraft for a lot, for 5,000, maybe 5,500 hours. But that's something, like, experience XP is usually negligible. Nobody really cares about that. So we have this huge world, right? We have Kalimdor, we have Eastern Kingdoms and all that stuff, and even more when you zoom out even further. So I said maybe level 36. So that was my thought. But I really don't know. No, I haven't completed the main story yet. When I saw how many things are locked behind must have completed the campaign, I started to feel pressure and stopped doing it for a bit. Yeah, the main story is actually not that long. After you are done in Ashkahet, you get the achievement and then you unlock the higher tier delves. But after that, there is still story content coming, and that I didn't do either. What's the highest level? Level 80 is max level. But so level 1 to 70 is pretty quick when you level regularly, or normally rather. And 70 to 80 takes a lot longer. It's still fast, but not in comparison to 1 to 70. Then I'm almost done, yeah. And then you will, I think then you underlock, yes, okay. You unlock Undermine. Okay, so, shit! No! Look, you know what happened here, guys, is I was thinking, yeah, we are through with the Barons. Now I can actually use the fly, the thingies here. But I can't! I will break the rules! No! Okay, but we don't care about that. We can get that when we are level 10, because then we have the flying. Super gun, yeah, I know. It's fine, guys, it's fine, because once we have dragon or sky riding rather, it's gonna be trivial anyway, and then we can actually speed level this shit, okay? But the first 10 levels will be the worst. Oh, he has question marks. And not question marks, but here level the skull. You see that here? That means 5 levels above me. Okay, let's... I suppose we go that one first. Now, I'm really not cam ready. I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks. I look like fucking hobo. Not like there's anything wrong with hobos, but... Oh, he's nice guy. No, 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 that's a night elf. Night elves are alliance. We don't like the alliance. Demoralized peon.
What do you want?
What you want?
Me not that kind of orc.
To this day, I don't know what that means. When the peon says, me not that kind of orc, like, is it something dirty? No, we love the alliance, don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I have a problem here now. These are skull enemies. I suppose we should stick to the roads then.
What? Something you doing?
Something to doing? They have also the cutest Ogie Dogie. But I don't think they do it
Me busy. Leave me alone.
when you just click them. I think you have to give them in a command or whatever.
Me not that kind of orc. What? Me busy. Leave me alone.
Sad. I wanted to show Mira specifically because she would have found that extra cute. Stay on the roads? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Doop doop doop. Also, who loves Alliance? Ugh. But I got 120. Okay, so it appears the higher level the area is, the more experience you actually get. So in Durotar, we got like, what was it, 25? And now we get 125. And yeah, look, I leveled up, that's true. But that is still not proportional to my level gains. So I think higher level area is... No cute stuff witness. I'm sorry. Maybe you do this hardcore mode, death and start over. That was not the plan. No. That was not the plan. Oh no. That Iron Man, nah. The thing is, the reason I'm not doing that is because I think there's not really value. There's not really value in it. Because the only interesting part about this would then be if I die. So that could take like a long time. And that would be the only high stakes kind of thing. Right now it's just like, you know, chill, and the video is hopefully more entertaining than this. But me having to go through this stuff over and over just by dying... Yeah, no. I thought you will go back for a little stuff to max the zone. Yeah, when I'm reaching level 10, like I said. However, I would like into future, in general, I like this hardcore thought. So perhaps in the future I can do some hardcore stuff, yes. But that also remains to be seen what actually I do. Is it like I try to play classic with no armor or something like this, only fist fights or something like this. It's so good. Entangling roots. Roots to target in place. Is that allowed? Entangling roots. Roots to target in place for 30 seconds. Damage may cancel the effect. Is that allowed? Is that allowed, guys? I'm asking you directly. Should we allow this? It's not damage. Yeah, exactly. But it's not a speed buff and it's not a healing thing. Mirror says allowed. Okay, I need all of you guys to say something. I can't make this decision by one person. Should this be allowed? Only in hardcore to save yourself? Like the entangling roots? So you think if I don't do it in hardcore, I shouldn't use it? Supergun says allowed. So we have two alloweds and one against it. I'm not sure. Let's put it away for now. Scratching, shaking my head. You won't make decisions based on what only I say? Usually I do. Okay, Wall Street says allowed, Virtual also says allowed. So that's 4 alloweds against 1. Okay, I think that's a majority. So we allow that. Let's put that on 3. Thank you, guys. Oh, level 7. You will fly only anyway when you get fly, so does it matter? That's a good question, yeah. I mean, I was thinking, do we disallow or like do we forbid flying? But the thing is, does it add anything? Does it really add anything if I forbid flying? Because it's essentially just slowing us down, and for what? What is the potential entertainment value out of it? Other than me suffering. And yeah, that's fair, I get it, but if the only thing you see on the screen is me driving around and sometimes whining about it, I would think it is more entertaining to see me fly through the world and you can track how much XP I get. To be honest, it does feel like it'd be more just piling up more suffering for the sake of suffering. That's what I'm thinking, right? I don't mind. Look, I wouldn't mind constricting this so much that it is an absolute pain, as long as it is actually entertaining. When you not go on a fly mount, then no other mount. Virtual, okay. Guys, just until we get the next thing discovered. I think this might be the next thing. We are going with what Virgil just proposed. Okay? I just want you guys to know Virgil proposed this. Just saying. I mean, this is like when I say no flying mounts and you'll be like, you know, wait, I need an analogy. Like when you have a serious... Nah, no, let's not go into that. Whatever. So you like saying, instead of making it worse, let's just make it terrible. Let's just make it completely awful and unwatchable. Are you winning, son? No. Virgil forced me to not use a mount right now. Look at that. And he wants to go with the whole challenge like this. Ooh, this could be a problem. Bambi! Hello. 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 Hey, what? We need good content. Oh, they have the old model for you. You don't have a new model. Well, lucky you, I can't kill you. You know what I just realized? I think I go into auto combat when I cast Entangling Roots. And that could lead to the fact that my character starts punching. And when my character starts punching, I'm losing the challenge. And I could test it. No, I can't really test it. Because my character will go into a fighting stance if I use this, but I can't know if it actually attacks before I actually test it. And when I test it and she does attack, I lose. That's not what I meant. What did you mean then? I didn't get it. Can't you turn auto attack off? I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. Like, when you cast an ability that is intended to harm an opponent, the game automatically assumes that you want to engage with the enemy or the mob. So auto attacks will activate. In Classic, I think you can turn that off. I'm not sure, actually. If you're not allowed to use a flying mount, then you shouldn't use a regular mount either, because it doesn't make much difference. Yeah, but that's exactly what you said. But it does make a difference. You just saw that. There should be an auto attack toggle in your spellbook. Wait. Yeah, but this, okay, I can't deactivate this, and this will automatically activate when I use an ability on something. This ability can be toggled on or off. It says here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can turn it on and off. So when I go here and I click right click, she goes into combat mode, right? And if I were to click that again, she would stop. But the thing is, if I use the entangle on her, this will automatically activate, and I would have to manually deactivate it. You see what I mean? Ugh. So this is risky business. I don't know though, right? This is just me thinking that it should be the case. Level 4. Damn. Also, I must say, Ashenvale sucks. Like, look how far we have to go now until we get to the next point where we get XP. Never mind. Strength and honor. Just the other day, I saw a guild recruitment post in trade chat, and it was like blood, honor, and something else. And I was like, so first of all, it's blood and thunder in World of Warcraft, because if you Google blood and honor, you will get something different. And whenever someone is like, oh, blood and honor, my friend, and I'm like, dude, no, blood and thunder, not blood and honor. If you don't know what blood and honor is, Google it. You don't want to mix these up, okay? So when I see someone promoting a guild where it has like blood and honor in it, and I'm like, you guys are so fucking daft. Jesus Christ, morons. Ah well. Vroom. Ba 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 ba. Right now I'm contemplating if we do the challenge run the whole time today or nah. And that's not good. Yeah, I would agree that blood and honor is not good. I am in agreement with you there, yes. Already bored? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm more like concerned about you guys. I'm fine. I'm okay with this. This is chill. I can have a smoke on the side, I can grab a drink in a sec. You know, completely fine with me. I don't want to bore you though. This happens in Warhammer 40k spaces all the time. People even get tattoos that are practically fascist symbols. Yeah. And they don't realize, like, yeah, sometimes I'm wondering, like, do you even do your research? Like, with some tattoos, I'm like, did you, I mean, look, I talked to a lady once, she was feeding the crows, by the way, that's how I got into all the crow feeding, and she was, like, in this whole Nordic mythology kind of thing, and they are aware that a lot of their symbolism is used for Nazis and fascists, and frankly, I have that, oh, Jesus Christ, I have that, first thought too. When I see that, I'm like, oh, that's probably a Nazi. And she was like, yeah, that fucking sucks that they use that for themselves because she doesn't want to do anything with fucking Nazis. So now I was like, yeah, okay, it's a huge issue for them, and I get it, because if you're not actually a Nazi and you like the Nordic mythology, which wouldn't be my choice, but you know, it's fine. You can do that. It's not Nazism per se. But when your whole thing is so stained by Nazi culture, I must suck, I think. Also, why am I not getting stuff? Level 7. Go away. Yeet! Oh, you see that jump? How much XP do we need? We already need 1715. Oh no. For level 1 to 2, we needed 250 XP. At level 4, we already need 1715. You know what I just realized is when higher level zones give more experience, then that means they don't scale, which means in turn, if I go back to like the Barons here, at level 20 or so, I still get the same amount of experience I would have gotten at level 2. Oi, oi, oi. I mean, that kind of ruins the whole point, right? Because if we only get reasonable amounts of XP in the level areas that we are level-wise anyway, then a lot of the low-level areas are basically redundant at some point because we just don't get the necessary XP anymore. And we will see how this goes. I know it's a completely different MMO, but I forgot to tell you that last week was a big week for me. I leveled up all my subclass skill lines, finished research in all trades, gained all possible skill points on my main, and passed 150 million gold yet. Oh, let's go, Fredo! Let's go! Oh, I don't have a let's go kind of thing. I don't have something supportive. I have only like shit talking stuff. But hey, Fredo, congrats! Congrats. I'm glad. No, I really have nothing. I have nothing. Okay, this XP thing with the scaling, this is gonna be an issue. I'm calling it. Okay, Supergun, enjoy! Enjoy the foods. Level 7 elites. Okay. So, it's probably the smartest thing to get this now, because if I get it, then, and get up here, then I can use the flight point. But do I want to get into Felwood? I mean, it's level 15 after this one. Probably not a good idea. So maybe Ashara, but Ashara sucks. Maybe we go with Malgor first, but I can't get to Malgor really. I would have to walk in from the Southern Barrens. Is there another entrance point in Malgor? Can you get in from the north or the west? I don't think you can. I think this is the only entrance here. Also, there is... You see this line here? Looks weird. I need more and longer of those videos you make a day ago. Ah, Virgil, thank you. I think you're one of the few people who enjoyed it as much. Oh, Mira, look! Oh, look how chunky he is! I love him. Oh. I genuinely liked it too. Nice. I mean, you guys, I feel like, don't take this the wrong way, But I feel like I could like do something pretty ass, and you would be like, oh, it's lamer though, so I kind of enjoy it. But I'm glad you like the kind of that stuff. I just wish, I mean, I didn't show it to subscribers, so that's why only you guys who've seen it on Discord got access to it. I mean, you can find it on my channel, right? But I specifically hid it because I wanted to see if it gets a new audience. That didn't work. I didn't make it to 10 minutes. I fall asleep super fast. Yeah, but that's not like, I know how you mean it. It's perfect. I mean, you're right, but in this case, I genuinely enjoy essay format. MMORPG spaces don't have all that many of those. Yeah, I think it could be like there could. Oh shit, is that something new here? Okay, let's get that. There could obviously be more to that. Like, it could be a bit more fluent, it could be a bit more pacey, and it could be more interesting to watch, but then it would take away from the coziness of it. And it would make it a lot harder and longer to produce. But I think I will do this again, and when the next time I do it, I will show it to subscribers as well. But I think also my thumbnail is probably not so good. I mean, the thumbnail is nice to look at, but at the same time, it's also like, what does it really say? You know? What is it? It's not, it looks good, but it's also like, yeah, well, what does it tell me? And I feel it's very hard to convey exactly what this video is about and who is it supposed to be for in a thumbnail. Yeah, that's what I thought while watching it, but I definitely like more essays. Yeah, watching it, like, you have nothing to watch. That video, there's literally nothing happening. There is not a single meme or anything like it that is worth your time watching it. So it's specifically made to just be in the background, right? Is there something here? I almost think no. This is Fellwood. I think we got bamboozled. I don't know. Exploding was 10 out of 10 meme. I'm glad you caught that, because in my books I was outside of the circle. So when that actually happened to me when I was playing, I was like, I got scammed. I was like, I was outside of it. I burst out laughing at that moment. I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, but did you see it coming, or were you like, oh damn, he really got hit by that? I mean, it was tight, right? It was really tight, but generally, I think the hitboxes are pretty fine in WoW. And I thought, okay, I'm just on the edge and it should be fine, but it wasn't. Also, I didn't know that it actually kills me downright. I thought it was like, yeah, maybe it takes a lot of damage, but you just get murdered. I didn't? Nice. Okay, so at least you also thought that I was outside of the circle. That's good. Oh, I hate this zone, guys. Vroom. Vroom, vroom. Ah, yes. Very... Hey, I mean, at least Mira and all the other people who don't play World of Warcraft all too much, or haven't played it too much, see the other zones for a bit. I mean, for you guys, I'm imagining it's like you have been in the War Within, mostly, and most other zones, aside from Dragon Isles, I think Mira has seen Dragon Isles, and that's about it. For you guys, there is, in your mind, you have seen like 3% of the game? 5, maybe? And for you, it must be like, oh, look at this zone, this is different. I wonder what the next zone looks like and all that stuff. I want that feeling again. I can never ever have that again. I can never have that ever again, and you guys still can. And I envy you for that. If I would see this as a screenshot, I would know this is Ashen Vale. Right? I see this, I know, that should be Ashen Vale. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Also, I saw, Mira, that you have installed details. And I thought details would be the last add-on that you install. I was genuinely surprised to see that, because not even I do it. You should do WoW GeoGuessr. Yeah, that's on my to-do list, actually, yes. That is planned. I want to do that. I'm getting to walk around wide-eyed at exploration. Yeah, that's amazing. It's also cool. I appreciate it that you can still have that. Like, that you genuinely take the time to do so. Because it's super easy in World of Warcraft to get sidetracked by all the quests that you have and be like, okay, rush here, rush there, and then I get that done so I can get that next week. But to actually be like, oh, look at this little squirrel. I mean, sadly, there's not a squirrel right now, but you know what I mean, right? Take the time for it. And I would like to have a little bit, or at least preserve a little bit of that as well with this World of Warcraft base. There it is. See, oh, there's a little squirrel here. Look how chunky he is. He's so thick. You should Google Squirrel World of Warcraft Classic, Mira, right now. Then come back and tell me what you think about the classic model of the squirrel. After playing many years, you kind of start playing in a tunnel vision. At least that's what I had. Never really explored. Exactly. And it happens once. I don't know how to describe it, but it happens at some point when you get familiar with the end game and know what you're supposed to do. You lose that kind of sense of wonder for that specific part of the game. So you do your Mythic Plus, you do your raids if you raid, you do your weeklies, all that stuff, right? And you get into more of a to-do list, a chore. I mean, it's still fun, right? At least for me, it's still fun. But it takes away from the sense of wonder, right? So I completely get it. I love the classic WoW scroll. I knew it. It's just a fucking triangle. It's just a fucking triangle. Or multiple triangles, rather. If you want, you can also link it in chat in case somebody else wants to click that. What's this? Okay. Damn, level 4 to 5 takes ages. Holy smokes. This is worse than I thought. This is Alliance territory. Astronaut should be Alliance territory, right? We preferably don't want to go through there. Huh. Yep. They also have a skull. Yeah, we don't want to meddle with that. That's an instant death. Could make it around here. Also, I forgot to mention, but I mean, it kind of explains itself, but gathering is not allowed either, right? So I can't, like, mine the whole time or gather herbs. It would technically be not combat, not quests, but it's not allowed either. That's why I quit like a year ago, but I'm thinking to return in a casual way, don't focus on endgame, be the best, kind of stuff only. I agree with you, Unity. I have just recently, I think, like, what was it, guys, 3 weeks or so, returned to World of Warcraft. I usually am, or I used to be an ESO creator, right? So I played Elder Scrolls Online. So all the people that you see here in chat are still from the Elder Scrolls Online days, and Mira and Supergun, for instance, they haven't played World of Warcraft before I actually made that switch. And I haven't played for 3 years. I played the last time in, oh no, at the start of Dragonflight. And I was just done with this whole carrot that you're chasing, and then it gets taken away from you in the next patch, and all that stuff. And nowadays, like last time I entered like 3 weeks ago, I figured, you know what, just take the game, play it at your pace. You don't need to be the best. I'm not gonna be the best anyway. If something's not fun, don't do it. If something is fun, do it. So that's, for instance, why I recently leveled a few characters back to from 60 to 70. My time would have probably, quote-unquote, be better spent on gearing my main. But I figured, hey, I kind of want to do leveling. Is there really a point to it? Maybe not, but I wanted to do it. It was fun to me, so I did it. And I think it's also a conscious decision to keep this doing over and over, because it's super easy to fall back into that trap where you're like, okay, I got that weekly done. If I do another Mythic Plus, I get another thing in my vault. So that maybe I don't want to only have one thing, so maybe 2 options would be better. You know what? Let me play that. And then the Time Walking Dungeon event is alive, and you did it with your main, and you're like, oh, my other level 80 character, you would profit off of a heroic piece too. And they're like, oh, I can't really be bothered to do the Time Walking Dungeon right now, but come on, it's just 60 minutes, and then you have a heroic piece, and at the end of the day, you get a fucking belt that you don't need. But it is easy. You have to constantly be in a state of awareness of that. Maybe not like 24/7, but you know what I mean, right? Mira, I'm reading in just a second. I just need to catch my breath here a little bit. Level 5, let's go! Oh, I have... Oh, a distinguished gentleman. Mm-hmm. Whee! Oh, it's kind of slow. Congrats, thanks. I'm reading all your stuff in a second, but I want to get somewhere safe because I definitely need a drink. Not like alcohol, but something to drink. Because I've been talking almost non-stop for 60 minutes and I didn't drink a sip of water. And I'm gonna get a freaking Fanta. This one looks goofy. Look at the eyes. Ugh. I don't know. Big cheeks though. What's this? A moth? Hello? Are you cute? Are you cute? I don't know if it's cute. I'm sorry. I went to visit your YouTube channel, almost a year YouTuber. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a year. Since a year ago, I uploaded the first ESO video, and I never had an idea or a plan to actually make content, but that kind of did very well, and I figured, you know what? Why not? What do you mean you don't? It's cute. It just like okay, you got me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink and maybe a smoke. Because otherwise I just die, and I also wash my hands. So don't go anywhere, it's just gonna be a minute. Okay. I'm back. I know it's super weird for you guys to not have a webcam. I'm sorry. Makes it easier for me though. It makes it super easy for me to... Takes a bit of the stress away. Okay. I don't like supporting Coca-Cola, but that Fanta? Oi, oi, oi. There's probably like a year worth of sugar in it, but... Thank you, Mira. Okay, I wanted to read something. Wait. Also, thank you for the congrats, guys. Oh, and coming back to the essay, wait. It was really interesting to me to learn such a completely new perspective from someone who's been playing for so much longer than me. It feels like a very different understanding of escapism. Like, I couldn't relate to the achievement accomplishment part at all. But the rest would check out for me. It's interesting. Did you not get it because I had a bad time of explaining it? Or what did you exactly not really understand? Anyway, yeah, more essays, please. Yeah, I would like to do that. I just have 2 more ideas right now on my keynotes. A lot of things would stray away from gaming, you know? So, for instance, I would like to talk about the fact that juveniles and teenagers nowadays are exposed to the internet and the real world way too early. And it's an irreversible process that forces teenagers and stuff to be grown-ups way too early, in my opinion. Or at least be faced with grown-up stuff way too early. But then again, I'm not a professional in that aspect, so it's just some rando yapping about it, and it's not gaming related, so I'm so far a bit shy to take that. Alright? To take that on. I also found a WoW Classic as a mechanical scroll. A mechanical triangle scroll. I could understand it's just something new to me. Okay, I understand, yeah. I mean... Yeah, for Mira, for people who give you guys some context, Mira has... ESO was her first MMORPG and she's just started playing a few years ago, to begin with. So some rando yapping is basically what most video essays are. Yeah, but do I really want to be that? Because sometimes I would just present something that is my opinion, but maybe if that opinion does not make any sense whatsoever, I would be fine with it if I could like support my claims with like data and science, but that would also require a lot of stuff that I have to work on, and these videos are supposed to be sleep helpers, right? You're supposed to listen to them, you're supposed to enjoy my voice, so look, for me it is, I click on one of these videos, I hear the voice of the person, in the first 10 seconds I know if I want to listen to that or not. If the first 10 seconds are fine, you leave it on. And that's it. Depends on your presentation. If you don't plan to do research, just make sure it comes across as an opinion piece. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think I have to reinvent the wheel every time, right? But I would like to stay in lanes that I know that I am knowledgeable about, or at least experienced in. So... I don't work like that at all, sorry. What do you mean, like... For you it's more important what is actually being said? I mean, that's obviously also important. If I listen to someone... The thing is with these kind of things is also that usually you don't listen to someone that you don't know to fall asleep to. Right? At least for me, I would say. I mean, I don't know, it depends. But... So I've listened to Elder Scrolls lore kind of stuff in the past for creators that I didn't know before. But usually what I put on is the German YouTuber that I grew up with, that I started watching when I was 12. He still does content to this day, he still streams. So whenever I listen to that guy, it doesn't matter what he plays, no fucking matter what he plays. I love him ramble about stuff in the game, even if I don't watch it. But the fact is that I kind of know him. I mean, I don't really, you know, parasocial and all that. But I know his stance politically, so I like him as a person. So I can be assured that when I put on a video, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. He's not gonna say some racist shit or whatever, or sexist shit. That's not gonna happen. So that's what I'm trying to get at is, when you don't know that, then you don't have the familiarity with a person with your first video. So people will not do it with my videos because they will be like, yeah, who's that guy? I don't know that guy. Why would I listen to him when I am going to sleep? You guys, however, Supergun, Mira, all of you guys who know me, and Susie as well, gave me the feedback, I loved this, please more, because you know me. Because you know who I am, you know my struggles. Why do I not get that discovered? You know my struggles, you know my stance on a few things, you've experienced stuff with me together, so it makes sense. I listen to people, I don't know if the video content piques my interest. But let's be real, Mira, you would have never seen that video if you wouldn't know me. I mean, okay, that's partially also probably because of the fact that YouTube wouldn't have shown it to you, but how do I get that thing here? Retreat. Here? Maybe this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we need this, and then we can use... Wait, oh, nice, then we can fly out of this. Yes! It's not the only thing, or at least for me. Okay. Ah, well, I guess everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. If it would have popped up, I may have clicked on it. I'm serious. Interesting. I love video game essays. I watch all of them. Me too, me too. Absolutely. So when I saw a CTR of 1.2%, it's like, you have to realize this is incredibly bad. This is horrendous. Like the worst performing CTR I ever had. Not even close. Like super, super low light. The worst ever. When I saw that, I was like, okay, there must be something wrong with my thumbnail. But also, YouTube does not know my audience. When I do something... yeah, there we go. When I do something... Let's get to the waypoint. Video game essays? Yeah, the last video I did was a video game essay, but not like super with a lot of editing, only talking basically. So I had keynotes, yes, and I thought I was kind of fluent with what I was saying, but it's not like this huge kind of thing that you know that has millions of views, right? So you know what to expect is something that you have in the background or to fall asleep to. That's the idea of it. So what was I about to say? So yeah, the CTR was so bad that I thought, okay, maybe the thumbnail is not really good, because the thumbnail doesn't really say anything. But I also had, I was contemplating, okay, I take a bed out of WoW, put a character on it, and have that on one side, and on the other side I have a character reading. So that would have maybe, but I didn't. Never heard people did that. Wait, you don't know all these video game essays that are circulating on YouTube? Also, I'm almost dead here, but I'm gonna be fine. Really? Never? It's interesting. I feel like at this point I have watched all of the horror game essays that I think are interesting. I love these kind of horror game essay. Oh, it's not really an essay, but like these recaps that just go through the story, but like point by point. I don't know. Mira? Do you know Totally Pointless TV? For example, I've recently watched a RuneScape video essay that was at least 3 hours long. I have never played RuneScape. I just saw it and thought, huh, the guy must really thought this through. I love that thought. Yeah, I watched RuneScape stuff too. I watched the Settled guy. I watched him with the one tile at a time thing. Okay, the problem though is I can only really fly to Durotar, so Orgrimmar. Because I can't go to the Barrens, because you remember this? Huh. Gameplay reviews, things like that, or does it fall under that category? No, not really. I mean, a review is also subjective, but essays are characterized by... There are like a commentary, a very subjective perspective of a subject. Maybe you can turn it on this video later today, and see if it's something that you like. I'm basically talking about why or what MMORPGs are, and that is not just the fun that we play them for. Goes a bit into depth, tries to explore different motives, or motives, rather. Okay, where do I go from here? Well, let me finish my cigaretta. Mokra. Catch my breath here too, man. I'm just yapping. Ah, okay, then you learned me something new today. I mean, it is entirely possible that you just didn't come across it, and you never really went down that rabbit hole. You know? But I'm at a point where I have seen all the video game essays about the horror games. I'm struggling to find new stuff that I'm interested in, that exactly do what I want them to do. For example, I don't like the recap channels that for the first 30 minutes talk about gameplay and about how the game was developed and all that. I don't care. I want them to go into the story and the whole video story only, and then try to explore themes that are addressed within the story. Nothing but that. And totally pointless TV. Welcome back, Supergun. And totally pointless TV. If you don't know yet, Mira, I highly recommend that guy. I highly recommend that guy. Wait, I can actually link it. Wait. Give me a second. Totally pointless TV. How about... let's go with this latest one. This latest one is almost 3 hours long, alright? So I'm gonna link this to you guys here. There we go. Daryl Talks Gaming. Yeah, Daryl, I watched Daryl too. I haven't seen him lately. What's this? We've been talking about video game essays, Supergun, and this is just a video essayist that does exactly what I want video essayists to do. So it's just a recommendation. Where do we go? We can't go anywhere, really. We can move in this zone, yes. Ah, we go to Dark Shore. Yes. But, I hate this zone too. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but what we have to do right now is we have to go back to Durotar, then right in here to get that last thingy, then we can freely move with flight points within Durotar. Then I'm going into the Southern Barrens, and from there I go to Mulgore. That's the plan right now. Okay? Loktar, yeah. You don't have enough money? Oh shit! All right. No, I can't. No. I don't have enough money for the Wind Rider. Ah. Yeah, that's what you get when you don't kill and you don't have quests. You don't have income. Then it doesn't matter if Wind Riders are allowed because I don't have an income. I can't get income. I can't kill. I get all caps because I'm lamer and not Lamar. Profession, gather, sell, not allowed. Gathering is not allowed because gathering gives XP. And that's and sending from my other characters is that's cheating. So no fly mount then either. Yes. Fly mount is fine. Because I have it already, right? I just need to hit level 10. Oh shit. Okay, look, it's not gonna be that big of an issue, because when we level 10, we're probably faster anyway if we don't use the... hey Peaks! How's it going? But what do I do? Okay, that's a problem though, because I would like to go Mulgore, but Mulgore is so far away by now. So my closest I have is probably Darkshore. But then we have a massive issue, because I didn't plan this through, guys. Because if I don't have gold, right, I have 0. I can't use Flight Masters. Then from this point here, I'm soft locked anyway, because then I have to go the long way around, because from Darkshore, I don't think I can make it into Felwood. So I would have to go out of Darkshore all the way back into the Northern Barrens to get into Stone Talon or... Oh. We probably softlock ourselves if we do that. Shit. I think the move right now, the smartest would be actually to not go into Darkshore. And try to make it into Stone Talon... Yeah. Okay, I think we go into the Stone Talon Mountains. I think we might die here. But from there, we can make it into Southern Barrens, and from there into Mulgore. Okay, new plan. RP for gold. That's actually an idea. Ah, shit. Okay, but you see, that's the stuff that you don't really consider with these kind of challenge runs. That's pain. Oh well. It's also pain for you, because nothing's really happening, right? Thank God we're not in permadeath. I was just having a sip, watching chat. Ah well, thank God it's not permadeath. Doop 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 doop. I'm less experienced than you, so I don't know what gives gold, but no XP. Yeah, like I said, that's probably nothing. There is probably nothing. I'm a human too, trust? Yeah, me too, me too. You are uber-human. Ooh. As a German, my alarm bells always ring when I hear this kind of language. But I know the English one doesn't mean it like that, but... I totally didn't die. I swear. Uber-ich. Yeah, but that's ich. ICH, not ich. The ich is something different. Get all Freud on ya. The Über-ich, the S, and the... What was the... And the ich, I think it was. I think Mira can tell you a lot about that, but I think most of Freud's theories have been kind of debunked, I think. With all the Oedipus complex and... what was the other thing? A penis envy, stuff like that. I think that's mostly not accurate. No, I called you an ick? Forgive me, please. Freud is no longer relevant, no. Okay, yeah. I also just recently learned that apparently Freud was consuming a lot of cocaine. It was kind of funny to me. Supergun is right now. What? Eh? Social sciences? What the fuck? Eh. It's not even a real science. You didn't know that? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I mean by recently, maybe sometime this year. Vroom, vroom. Guys, we are about to get more XP. What do we get, by the way, next? Dash. Yes, that's movement speed. Nice. Peaks, I'm sorry, but I have absolutely no idea what you just said. I'm very sorry. Junk is even worse. Okay, I let you guys discuss that out. Because this is way over my head. Okay. 175 XP, damn. They are definitely not skull enemies. Hey. I'm supposed to be here, clearly. I'm not underleveled. I'm naked. Oh, all the XP though. Oh. No. Dan, have you ever played World of Warcraft for 1.5 hours and you have only made it to level 5? Oi, oi, oi. With you guys talking, I realize I maybe should have kept studying. So, Supergun, how does it feel to be one of the dumb ones? I'm with you there. Give me more XP. How do am I still in combat, by the way? Huh? Excusez-moi. Hello there. Are you fine? Gip. I'm so weak. Feeling left out, but sucks. Ah, that's the story of my life. Hi. I think we have to go this way around to make it here. I think there's a passage here. If you don't know, you just can't really tell that. But I think that is the case. I just don't know if this is the way. Look, I have a fan base. Hey. Look, this is about all the people that are currently watching the stream. They also look similar. This is Mira when I make a sexist, a sexual joke. Just like hauling ass. I'm my biggest fan. I know. Oh, who are you? Hello. Ah, there we go. See? Sometimes I feel like I get stuck in combat for very long too. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's fortunately it's not as bad as an ESO. Yeah, genau, exactly. Mira, exactly like that. Oh, Peaks, is that Peaks? That's is that a Sinira or is that a Spentifical emoji? I think it's Sinira, isn't it? Oh, is Sinira still alive? I can't tell right now. It's 10 PM. Nah, she's probably offline by now. No, I wanted to show the rabbit, but now I can't because I get attacked. Omega Search. Yay. You know what I realized? That Fredo always comes into the stream, says, hey, look who the cat decided to show up. And then leaves. chat. Absolute dominant move there. Okay, we're about to make it to the Southern Barrens. Oh my god, this is gonna be worse than I thought, huh? I mean, even getting to level 10 sucks. Yeah, he just comes and goes. Yeah. See what you did there? Yeah. Okay, all wakey. So when Supergun does a sex joke, he just gets a nod like this, but I always get the froogie leaf. I see how it is. Fine. Double standards much. Get it? You could just admit that you hate me? Peaks, how's it going in Greece? How's life? How's the temperature, by the way? We had a heat wave in Europe last week or so. How was it for you? Okay, now we have to go down here and then into Mulgore. And in Mulgore it's gonna be very chill. Don't worry, Lema, I'm going to give you both of these if you want it so bad. Yeah, no, Supergun is supposed... Okay. This is just here for me. Shouldn't go this way. But how do I get in? Should I just... YOLO. Well, they think I'm already a lost cause, but you can be saved. I think this is the most positive thing that you said today. I will be in Greece in a few weeks. I thought you are in Greece right now. I had been thinking. Reproductively viable boys hours stream. What does that mean? It's like I'm reading words that I know what they mean, but... Nope, I am United States. Oh, what? You are? Didn't you say that you're from Greece? It means you are sexy? Oh, okay. Thank you. I believe you. We're too dumb for this peak, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's probably maybe also like because we're not natives. Right? Just say 69. That's nice. And we were like, yeah, the 6 number. I like the joke. Yeah, Mira, but you are superior in every regard in comparison to Supergun and me. Supergun and me are like ooga booga. 6'9" in German. See, that's a joke I understand. Because the joke is, guys, 69 is not adhering to any language, right? So, that's a joke. I like explaining jokes. Yeah. That's what you get here. Follow for more. Sorry. Mira is in constant crisis mode here with the humor. But what you all can't deny is, for those of you who've been like, oh no, what a terrible joke, you did smile. I fucking know you did. Don't pretend you didn't. Don't pretend you didn't. You wouldn't come back if you weren't like, oh, these jokes are kind of low-key hilarious. You wouldn't. How much XP do you need? Oh yeah, 15! 15! Guys, get ready for level 6. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble?
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Yeah, surely. In just a minute. Level 6.
Nice.
Easy. Oh, what a shit. That was so close, though. That was so close. That was so close. Oh, I respect the hell out of it, though. I respect the hell out of it. I must say. Okay, we got... Hey, didn't we get dash? There it is. So now I can do this.
Oh, I admit.
Yes. Bye. Have a great time. It will happen. We have a lot more to go. And if you watch all of it, you will also have enough channel points too. Oh, level 6. Pacifist run. Level 6. What a gamer. Okay, but I think we're slowing down now because we are now testing a theory that I had. That... Wait, can you even go there? This is closed. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Peaks! Thank you for 510 bits? Money! What? For this riveting gameplay? Thank you, Peaks. I appreciate it. 510 bits. That's a big amount, my friend. Thank you. I would look into the camera usually and be like, oh, wow, and smile and yay. But my voice will have to do. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your guys' company. Aww. Yeah, we try our best. Usually when you come into the stream, you usually feel not like the worst person here. So that's cool. My plan is ruined. Oh, we gods, my roast is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food? Disguise it as my own cooking. Ho ho ho. Delightfully devilish seamer. Anyone? Please? Anyone? Please? Any person? Hello? No?
Nice.
Thank you, thank you. But... Who built this wall? And why? Also, that doesn't make sense to build it like this, because you can climb it. Ah, damn Trumpists, man. Okay, guys, we can't make it to Mulgore. We can make it at level 10. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Huh. Try to replicate the sound that humans make when they attack. Huh. How does nobody know Steam Cams here? I'm so disappointed in this community. People don't know how to write a CAC W. I had to explain that. People don't know that you write nice when a 69 is mentioned, and now people don't know Steam Tams. Super again. Well, that's pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Mira, have you been working on your Murloc sounds? You've been promising to the group to, you know, I have to get this here. To release a video of you doing it? No, I can't. Try to replicate the sound of going into cloak. Why, yes, of course, I shall record it, real and true. I'm glad. I'm glad that you don't go back on your promise that I did not make up right now. Release a whole music video, please. It's just Murloc sounds the whole time. I would buy that. We could put approved by Lamar on it. It's not an elite, nah. It just needs the XP. Where is it? No! Go away! Yeah, whole ass. Why am I not getting it? Excuse me? Where is it supposed to be? Motherfucker. Hey! Hey! That was not it! How was not... Here, maybe? Maybe. Audiobook, please. Oh yes, I'm audiobook fan too. But audiobooks are kind of wasted on me because whenever I would start one, I would just fall asleep. Where is it? Where's the sauce? No, that's not it. Hey! You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. So it would be just wasted on me. I would constantly start listening to the first episode. Oh, there it is! Here it is! Oh. Oh well. He says, and dead. I can't focus on audiobooks. I need my letters in front of me to pay attention to the content. Look at me, I can read. I can read. Okay. Don't need to flex on us like that. Gee. Christ. SMH my hand. Bitch, yes. Stupid alliance. Damn you, alliance! I enjoy flexing with reading, yes. Yeah. But look at me, I'm old school, I need a book. Back in my day, we have been reading the manual for World of Warcraft, and that was about the reading lecture I had. I don't know if you guys are old enough. I mean, I'm not old either, but specifically you, Supergun, and I don't know how old you, Mira, but I think you're also a bit younger than me. I was about to, like, there was a short period of time where we had these booklets in the video games. And there was this time where you would take one of these booklets. And especially World of Warcraft's one was, like, actually thick. Like, thick. Not like an actual Bible, but it's like... maybe as thick as the width of your nail. I think that kind of nails it. Yes! Yes! And we we used to take that with us to the shitter to read through it. Come on, guys. Born in the USA. Oh, say, can you see? La, 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one chomps the dust. Are we here? I'm sorry. Shitter attacks equals peak, yeah. But it's not really a thing anymore today. It's not really a thing anymore. Usually you... Or like reading the shampoo bottle and stuff, that's also not a thing anymore. Nobody really does that anymore. You have a phone. No better moments of clarity. I don't know about you. Okay, guys, let's have the gutter talk. Okay, let's have the gutter talk. Important question: are you a long shitter or a short shitter? Are you like an absolute grinder on the ball, or are you like more like speedrun kind of guy? Speedrun shitting. Oh god. Long? Nah, I'm a speedrun any percent kind of guy. Any percent is fine. Speedrun 80%. Ah, beat you to it. Yeah, look, I don't really understand the people that like take like 20 minutes or so to shit. Because I get, okay, if you're like gastric thingy kind of stuff is like you take just longer, I get it kind of ish. But for me it's like, you know, I'm a minute on it and I'm like, okay, I'm done. You know, why would I like 19 minutes or 20 more minutes read on something? I mean, my legs just go numb at some point. And I really don't understand the people who were like sitting there for like 20-30 minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you constipated or what the fuck? Okay, Wall Street, sleep well! Enjoy the stream and good luck with leveling. Thank you, thank you. I'm disengaging from this discussion until I need to No! You will stay here. This conversation is only so good as its participants. And since Mira has already noped out because for some reason she doesn't want to talk about her pooping habits. Ugh. Look at me, reading literature and not talking about shitting. Ugh. Am I right, guys? Women. That is a joke for all of you guys who can't know that. I forget I'm there when I watch stuff, that's my only problem. Okay, but watching stuff is also like a huge trap, isn't it? The moment you turn on a video or something like that, that's a problem. Oh. Peaks and Mirror talking about stuff we're left out, so we need our own stuff to talk about. Yeah, they're talking about Freud and some other psychologist, I'm assuming. And I'm like, hey guys, how long do you shit for? Okay, so I'm taking... So Wall Street was an any percent kind of guy, speedrun? Me too, right? But by any percent we don't mean we don't wipe, right? I suppose if you like really serious about it, any percent means you don't wipe, you just pull up your pants and you go about your day again. I mean, then you have a shit-caked ass at some point. Oh, hello. No! No, I can't fight you! I wanted to... That was cute thing! No! Yeah, haha! That's a problem! Ba-ba! Go away! Who are you? What's this here? Huh? Is that cute? I mean... Nah, I don't know. Not really. I mean, kinda. It's a robot, though. Part of me is sensitive to the females in the room. The other part of me doesn't care. Talk little shit with the boys. I don't think we really do make a difference here of women or men. Like, it's not like I treat Mira differently because she's a woman. Really? I don't think I do. I mean, I guess we all do subconsciously to some degree, right? I guess we all to some degree do, even if we like to think we don't, but we do. So, For instance, with Mira, I can way better nerd out about the, like, cute animals and stuff than with anybody else. Granted, no one else is as much into animals as Mira is, aside from me. But I think it would be harder for me to do it with men. I've been thinking, how do I experience some? Okay, I've been thinking about this stuff actually, and I'm like, why is that? But I think it is what it is. The squirrel wriggles its butt. Yes. Mira already know we're weird, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it's as if Mira is not weird. Hello? Okay, yes, maybe she does bring it to something in her life at some point, unlike us. Fine, but... Poop. There, I did it. Oh, that's pretty brave. Shite. Oh! I'm sorry, sir. This is a family-friendly stream. Have you ever heard me cuss? You will... I dare you. Did I ever say a bad word? Look, I would only... Like, if somebody gets genuinely uncomfortable with certain subjects, then I would address that, but not because they are a man or a woman. So if Mira would tell me, yeah, please don't ask me about so-and-so, then I would not do that, but not because, oh, she's more sensitive, she's a woman. That's not the case. It's just, okay, she asked me to do that. Then if Supergun would do the same, I would do the same, right? It wouldn't matter if Supergun said it or Mira said it. It's a hard topic, in my opinion, but I feel like with so many things, like, people assume certain things when you have a man or a woman before you, and I'm trying to be as non-stereotypical as possible. But obviously you're not perfect. Even the best anti-racist people, best quote unquote, still have racism within them. Believe it or not, that's true. It is actually a thing that has been getting thought about, I suppose, with many people who study this kind of stuff. So even if you don't consider yourself a racist, you still see black people different than you see white people. It just is what it is. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Thank you, Layman. That's the ideal way to treat people, I think. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Pee pee poo poo. Oh, we're getting to that level now. Okay. What's a pulse? And yeah, I've been chatting with Mira in Discord privately more than with other people, but that's mostly because Mira is interested in the music I listen to, and she's interested in the animals I like. So if with Supergun for instance, when I start to engage with Supergun in a private conversation, he's not dismissive, but he's not like interested in upholding the conversation. Not that I have a problem with it, but it's just like, okay, I tried, I suppose. Well, okay. I guess then we don't. You know. Vroom. Can we make it to level 7? Huh, he says. I'm not that great with one-on-one convos, I'm shy. Really? You must be feeling very comfortable here with the amount of shit-talking you throw my way. I'm not sure if that's really good or not. Maybe I have to put you into your place more. Know your fucking place, trash. Don't be shy. Ah, that always helped. That's usually also with me and my anxiety of disorder when somebody don't be anxious, and I'm like, oh yeah, true. Why didn't I think of that? I know it's hard, but man, sometimes it sucks when you can tell the entire vibe changes once you come into a new group because you are now the girl of the group. See, and I see that as a guy too. Like, I know that too. It's so cringe. But I realize that from the outside too, how men are different when a woman is around. Like, it's not even, it's so cringe. By the way, are you planning on an ESO WoW compare video? Yes. The video idea, concretely speaking, is called what ESO can learn. No, what ESO can learn from World of Warcraft. That's the idea. And the other way around too at some point. I don't want to complain, but I have so many male-dominated hobbies and it happens so often it kills me, please. I'm just another person here trying to enjoy stuff. Yeah, I get it. Look, when I was still... I've seen it so many times, even when it didn't, like, affect me directly, but I saw it with my ex-girlfriend a lot, too. For instance, we were at a party once. Yeah, the lamer was outside. I know, right? And there was this one guy that everybody hated because he was just a fucking asshole. Piece of shit, alright? Piece of shite. Nobody likes him because he was genuinely a piece of shit, alright? But for some reason... Oh, I'm getting... Okay. Ooh, I wasn't close at all. But for some... for some reason, he was very nice to my then girlfriend. And at the end of the day, we were talking about people, and everybody was like, yeah, that guy sucked, he was so nice. And she was like, hey, he was super nice. He was super nice to me. And I almost felt a little bad about it because she genuinely believed in the good of people, right? And growing up, I mean, it's not like she was a juvenile or anything, right? But when we got together, she was 19, and at the end, she was 22 or so, or 23. So there's a lot happening in that time period. And she went from someone who's kind of naive, I suppose, but generally believing in the good of people, to someone who's super cautious. And... No, I'm gone. Bye. And... So I was at that point where I was like, yeah, look, he wanted to in your pants. She was like, no way, he was so nice. And I'm like, I felt bad about telling her, but that was what it was. He was nice to her because he wanted to fuck her. That's it. He was an asshole to everybody else. Everybody hated him. So, go figure. That was very close. Yeah, Peaks, I understand that too. I had the exact same character arc at that age, to be honest. Yeah. She was genuinely, like, distressed about... She was just questioning herself. She was like, am I so naive? I don't want to stop believing in the good of people, but it happens so often. And whenever I was with her and something like this happened, I immediately saw it. Because as a guy, you notice the differences, how women are treated and how men are treated. So I was with her and everybody was like super kind. And I want to look up a word, but I would probably die if I were to do that right now. Really attentive and just nice and open. But this is not the world how it is for men, mostly. And she didn't realize, or she didn't know that the people were nice to her. Oftentimes, not always, obviously. But many times, people wanted in her pants. And it kind of sucked for me to realize that is what is happening without, like, bursting her bubble and be like, these guys are all assholes and they just want to fuck you. I just saw, like, the vast difference it is when you... I don't know if you guys can, like, genuinely, I'm talking to guys, to the males right now. If you can agree with me that as a guy in society, usually people are not, like, hostile to you, but generally very cold. Like, there is not much going on. It's generally cold. And I've actually read about that on Reddit sometime when there was this question and Ask Reddit, and there was like people, trans people were asked, and the trans man, so used to be biological women, was a man now, said, look, I didn't know how fucking cold the man world is. And I was like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Damage. I'm trying to be kind with everyone, not just women, but I think it's more because I don't really like social stuff and be like, yeah, I try to get everyone to be like, not hate me, nor like me that much, and just get out of stuff. Even the friend I have IRL that I hang out with, I don't know how it came to be that I feel comfortable around them. I guess, but it depends a lot on where your anxiety comes from. If you're just generally a shy person, it can also just be a personality trait, right? You don't have to be like, it's not necessarily abnormal to be shy, it's just, you know, some people are introverts. That's the reality, right? Sometimes there are reasons for why you are, because if you like, for instance, have like a very low self-esteem, it's easier to get anxious about this kind of stuff. But not everything, even when I make it out for it to be sometimes, not everything is necessarily a mental illness, right? People have different personalities, personality traits, and everybody has, to some degree, the same traits, but they are, English word I'm missing right now, they are showing in different strengths. That's horrible English, I'm sorry, but I know, I guess you know what I mean. So for instance, you have a part about you that is anxious, you have a part about you that is narcissistic, you have a part about you that is paranoid. There's more parts, but for each individual, these parts take different forms, right? Some people are more paranoid than others, some people are more anxious than others, and some people are more narcissistic than others, without necessarily being mentally ill, right? I'm really in a hot water here. These are all skull enemies. Let me... It's instinctive for a man to want to make a woman smile just for the sake of it. If you want to get in her pants and come out and say it, don't abuse your kindness, you know? I don't know if that's instinctive, right? Because maybe, but I don't know. I don't know who said that that's instinctive. Why is that instinctive? It doesn't really make sense to me why it would be instinctive. We need to be patient with each other regardless. Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Don't daze me, don't daze me, don't daze me, don't daze me. Thank. So where's the last thing here that I need to... Why is this... Can't this be Oh, Quagmire. Giggity. Why is this not the thing that I'm supposed to... Yeah. Literally unplayable. No, yeah. No! Oh, fuck. I like the ways in which we are different, and even more so the subtle ways in which we are not. See, that's exactly what often people misunderstand about the fact that you're supposed to treat women and men the same, or at least that's also not, you can't really say that either, because there are differences between men and women. That's just the reality. That's real life. So some people think when you are for same rights and all that stuff that but women and men are not the same, and I'm like, yeah, they are not, but that's not the point, right? So yes, women are different than men. Yes. Okay. But I try to not make an assumption based on the gender of someone else. Why am I not? What the? You know what I mean? So. Okay. Hey, Fredo! I think it was the third death. Wait, I missed the message. I'm gonna read that in a second. Let's do a quick Onyxia raid. Why are there so many people here? He's gonna do. Huh! No, bye! I shouldn't maybe not have used that road? How's the exploring going? Currently we are talking about the differences between men and women. So go figure. Now it's actually okay-ish. We ran into some issues honestly though. Especially with flying. As always. No, I saw that. I saw that. I just I just didn't have the time to read it yet, okay? Nah. Where can I read stuff? That doesn't seem safe. Here. Mira, the people who don't know you might think you'll be like, oh, the woman is taking... whatever. Let's go with that down that road. Okay, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. To be fair, I think there is a degree of performativity among men too. Sometimes I hang out with a male friend on one-on-one, and the moment more men show up, you can see them suddenly change. Yeah, that happens, yeah. Suddenly they're not as interested in cute things, they're cracking more insensitive jokes, they're avoiding certain more sensitive conversation topics, etc. It's like a new mask comes on. Yeah, I mean we all are different with different people around. I'm glad, I used to be like that too I think, but I think nowadays I'm pretty confident with what I am. And I think it might also be an age kind of thingy, but some people don't ever grow up, so... maybe it's not really that indicative. So instinctive may be a bad word, it's more a way to honor that reality of the difference. I like how you put that. That's a nice sentence, I agree. Fredo, how are you doing? Fredo, did you know that I have socks on that go like halfway to my knee?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I'm just... he says. No! Bye! Have a good time! So like thigh highs? Yeah, but not that high. I mean, they're not at my thighs. They are like halfway to my knee. Like they're on my calf still, right? Why would I wear thigh highs? I'm not a fanboy. Also, it would be like super warm. I hate this zone, guys. If I make it down to 1,000 needles, that's not gonna be much better, is it? And why is there a fucking wall here? Why did Trump build that? Okay, we can. Okay, I'm teleporting back to Orgrimmar and we go into Ashara. It's less of a problem. Be right back, guys. That's too much information. What do you mean? What about? Oh, because you hate feet that much, right? That's why you don't want to talk about socks. I'm sorry. Be right back, guys. yeah, okay. It's actually socks from the football club, the local football club. Actually, friends of mine gifted that to me on my birthday. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. What? Lamer as friends? Yeah, I know, I know. Sometimes, I suppose. Ba-bum. Okay, we need to get to Ashara, but first I have to roll a Siggy. Gifted brand new or used though. Why would they give me used socks? Wow, gifts from friends. Look at you flexing on us. They also gifted me the t-shirt from the local football club as well. Mira, to give you some context, the football club I'm talking about is the same that the former bass player of Ficker played for. That my brother used to play with. Yeah, yeah. It all comes together now. It all comes together. Some people are into used socks. Yeah, exactly. When we still did OnlyFans, we ventured into that possibility at some point. Normally I have zero interest in football, but that's more interesting now. Yeah, same. I'm not really into like first Bundesliga, how it's called in Germany. It's huge though in Germany, obviously, football. I'm not interested in that either. But it's like, you know, how I told you guys about the punk, the local punk that we have with the mohawk that was driving to Budapest with his mohawk, and he had to tilt his head to the side for 8 hours. And on the way back, he had to tilt it on the other side. So that guy was always the guy who was doing the grill, who was doing the barbecue. And the same guy used to completely hammered talk to anyone in the pub. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but when I still did, I think I was with my ex-girlfriend or some fling or whatever. And he just sat on our table. And he tried to talk to us, but I genuinely did not understand. Like, let me try to emulate what he was saying. He was like, and I was like sitting there and I'm like, dude, what? That same guy. And then we tried to get rid of him. And when we finally did, he just sat somewhere else. He was just sat somewhere else for other people who didn't want to engage in it. Oh my god. Great. Now I made myself laugh and I'm warm. Supergun, why would you do that? Yeah. It was pretty fun. I don't know if he still does it. I think he probably won't live for all too much longer though. I mean, that's not being mean, but I'm worried. Strong alcoholic, obviously. Sorry that I made you hot. It's always when I read you, I'm like, ooh. You know, guys, sometimes I wonder if at some point we manage to increase the community size, if we are still able to have that bantery, talky kind of shit. I don't know. Also, I thought, I'm not in the community right now, but if at some point we should have the WoW community filling up with new people, I plan I plan on making a new community that is called the True Gamars. And then I will only invite Supergun, Mira, Wall Street, and all you OGs. So we have 2-class system. But you guys are not opposed to that because you are part of the upper class. Have you played Guild Wars 2? Yes, I have, actually. We played it a bit on stream, but unfortunately I lost track of it. Wow, VIP. You make me hard. Unfortunately, guys, I can't show you my cock just yet. But this is a cock. I like my cock. Okay, I'm sorry. This is where I leveled my Demon Hunter from 60 to 70. Can't recommend. This is Ashen Vale. Oh, okay. I make everyone hard and make them raise their cock. Oh damn, dropping bars. We lasted so long today without it. I didn't start. I did not start. The cock thingy that came way earlier already. Okay, I get 110 XP, so I get less in lower level areas. Okay. Okay, guys. So I get 110 XP just for Supergun. Okay. I get 110 XP for one explore thingy, and I need 170 XP. Do your thing. Show me your BGG. Isn't it like BBC? Wait. What do you mean wait? Yeah, should be Chumura. I think so, yes. Big beautiful Kronk. What's a Kronk? I feel so stupid with Peaks in the room. When I picture Peaks, I picture like someone in a suit with a fedora. Wait, no, fedora that has like creepy guy vibes. So more like a cylinder. Wait, no, he's not British. So when he's from the United States, obviously he has like 6 guns on him. And a cowboy hat. This is how all US Americans look like, right? Cylinder? Oh, how do you call these hats that... wait, are they called melons? I think it's a melon. Wait. I'm waiting. Open map? Yeah, right, here. You're getting absolutely extra help here, alright? Keep calling it cylinder, please. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm not a native in English, alright? How would you like it if I start talking German, huh?
Nice.
Oh, that was perfect! That was perfect! Woo! That was so good! That was so good! Yes! Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. Your English is actually really nice. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Can someone appreciate Supergun too? Look, he's been shit-talking whole evening, okay, but credit where credit's due. He is committed. Alright? Bro, it doesn't work with me because I'm not native either. Yeah, but you read English literature. We don't even have that in the bookstores here in Germany. The people who work at the bookstores, they are not even familiar where they actually speak English. Your verbal fluency is pretty good. Thank you, I think so too, but what I miss is a lot of, like, niche words. That sucks. Why is nobody praising Supergun, guys? What are you doing? I'm so disappointed in this community. There's no support here for the people who are really dedicated. I'm native Greek, living mostly in the US. Ah, that's why I had that Greek in mind. I love you at Supergun. Thank you, Birch. Supergun is lovely. Thank you, guys. Thank you. There's no way Germany doesn't have English books around. We don't even know where Britain is. I learned English at 8 to 9 years old. I think I started at that point in time too, but I didn't like really get into it. Okay guys, we made it to level 7. Do we leave this? Nah. This is fun. I mean, if I were to start speaking German, Virgil would still understand me. And really, Virgil's the most important person here anyway, so... I like that you don't speak in too many old niches, though. I appreciate that. Brainrot proof. Yeah, but I would like to be sophisticated. I would like to be eloquent, and I would like to be pretentious sometimes. Because in my native language I am. I use words that are not too common. To feign some sort of intelligence. You are? Ah, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at this wild ride we're taking. Heck yeah. But guys, it's only 3 more levels until we can fly. Oh. You sound very intelligent in English too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sometimes I feel like the words I'm using are like too bland. And sometimes I have a hard time expressing exactly what I want to say. The burning desire to embrace the inner obnoxious snob, I get it. Yeah, no, look, I used to be that kind of guy who uses foreign words at points where they did really not have a point to it. So I'm fortunately way ahead of that by now, so I use it when it makes sense. But I would like to do so when I want to, you know. Can also create very... Wait, you stopped your Autobahn right here? In Germany, this wouldn't happen. In Germany, the Autobahn would go on. You see how I reversed that? Ja, wenn wir heute Deutsch reden, versteht uns keiner. Ja, sag ich ja. Why use many words when few words do trick? Nice one. Thank you, Supergun. Thank you. Someone who can appreciate my driving skills without having a license. It's more like a self-deprecating joke about myself. I'll have good words said once in a while. Yeah, I get it. Why word when word? Word. I know many Greeks hate German, but I always enjoyed listening to German myself. You guys remember that I still have the channel redeem point where you can put something English in it and I have to translate it into German? Just saying. It still exists. People have been abusing it in the past. Supergun. I won't know any names though. Name any names. Oh, English.
Sung.
Why does it have an echo?
Strength and honor.
What?
What do you need?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I don't know what you're talking about in English. In German. That means, ich weiß nicht, wovon du sprichst. Once again. Ich weiß nicht, wovon du sprichst. The literal translation would be, I know not about what you speak. Is there nothing here to discover, really? That would be a huge waste of time if no. Hello? Maybe that, maybe that thing. Dash everywhere, oh my god. Yeah, that's something. Sorry. That's something that many non-natives that try to learn German. Non-natives that try to learn German, that's paradox, but whatever. Have huge issues with. It's about as much of an issue that we Germans have with the TH. So that's why you hear oftentimes Germans be like, say stuff like this, you know, because they can't really say the TH. I think I kind of nailed that by now, but sometimes sometimes the German still slips through. I think you've heard that before. But when you listen to some American try to say shh, shh, I mean like shh is fine, like because you have schedule. I still think only psychopaths say schedule and not schedule, like a normal person. But you do you, I suppose. For instance, China, like you say like ch, ch, it's hard, but for us it's like China. China. I mean, there are some weirdos in the West who say Kina, who say it like but those are, don't talk about those guys. You can't, I can't even say that. Shushopaths. Okay. Also, that's something that is super so weird to because when a word starts like with P, like psychology, the P is silent for you guys. In German, it isn't. So when we say psychology, it's Psychologie. So the P is really audible. Psychologie, right? And not like psychology. Or like in ESO, the psychic portals. My inner desire is always to say like psychic, and not psychic. So that's super, you know. And obviously that bomb, the B is silent, dumb, stuff like that. But I can't really complain all too much because my native language is way worse in learning it. So, you know. Bless you, yeah, thank you. Hey, oi, cunt. Yeah, maybe I should make it back to the Autobahn. Hey-o! This neighborhood. Hicks, you from the United States. Is this like Detroit? Here? This is Detroit, right? And I'm a psych student, yeah. Yeah, you are a psychology student, and in German you would say Psychologie-Studentin. Because in English, everything is one gender, like a student is either male or female, or non-binary. In Germany, that's different. We have words for that. Detroit has more goblins and polluted water on the periphery. Good answer, I like that one. Lithuanian barely has any silent letters. It took me embarrassingly long to realize P in psychology in English is silent. Yeah, but also it's not like entirely silent, right? It's not like psychology. Like there's some resemblance of a P in there. It's like psychology. It's like okay, maybe I don't know. I feel like it's not like entirely silent. There's like the hint of a P in there still. I don't know. So with German having like different genders for words. So let's take the word student for instance, right? So we have student in English is student for male and female. In German we have Student, which is the male version, and Studentin, which is the female version. So a Studentin is obviously a woman, and a Student is a guy. The thing is, what I'm trying to get at is, with the whole non-binary stuff going on, it is extremely hard, basically impossible, to do that without butchering the language a lot. So in English it's super easy, because if you're not sure about the gender of someone, you just say they. Easy peasy. Bullet dodged, yeah, Jesus Christ, bullet dodged. In German, that's hard, because when you say Studentin and Student, then you only imply male and female, but you do not include non-binary people. So that is something that some people think about. I do, I guess. Some people do more, some people just don't care it whatsoever, and that's fine too, I suppose. But, you know. My professor said to drop the P altogether, but it could be because I was pronouncing the P very clearly. Psychology. Yeah, like in German it's also, I had to get used to that, not psychopath. 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 Okay, there's something here still. Yeah, don't daze me. I don't like the dazing. Dazing is no food. I don't think we'll make it to level 10 in this stream, guys. Okay, and now on to the east. Ooh, my ass. Same in Lithuanian, all words are either grammatically feminine or masculine, and it makes queer vocabulary difficult. Yeah, in Germany as well. I feel like we would have to invent like new words, honestly. I don't think there's really a way around that. If we really want to take that serious and go that path, I think we have to. I mean, for level 10 we would have to play for at least 2 more hours, I would think, and that's not gonna happen, I think. Wait, I think I missed a message. You're a psych student. Vroom vroom. I honestly thought level 10 would be faster. I really thought level 10 would be faster. Also, I just realized that cutting that stuff down to make it into a watchable video is basically only me or us talking about how long you have to take on the shitter. Men and women, like we only tackled like societal issues, especially the shitter thing. That's like super important, obviously. So let's see how I will narrate this. I thought it will be the basic at least 6-hour stream.
That's
Have you?
Not funny.
What? Okay. Did you not notice the last streams were kind of short? We are basically on par with what we usually did the last streams. I didn't even plan on streaming it at all in the near future, so you know. Oops. Do you guys, when you burp, do you say words? Or do you just burp? Like, do you try to make a word out of your burp? Or is it more like, yeah, you just let it go and be done with it? Come on. There has to be at least someone. Didn't notice.
Dispute my honor?
I didn't even click you for a long time. Also, what's this guy doing here? Oh.
Me? Just hanging around.
Okay, buddy. In Greek, there's masculine, feminine, and neuter still. Okay. Why is nobody saying words when you burp? What is my community? Why is not everyone as weird as me? I'm so oh man. Why am I the weirdest person in the room always? How is this? Okay, fine. You know what I realized? Since we can't use really waypoints, not way shrines, wait, flight points anyway, when we make it all the way here, we have to go all the way back too. No! Why does it take level 10 so long? I'm not weird, I need to do better. No, just my weird. No, the Autobahn also ends! No! Damn you, Hitler! Oh yeah. What? What did you heard me? Did you guys know that Hitler was proposed to get the Peace Nobel Prize in February 1993 and 1939? If you ever feel like underqualified for your job, just think of that fact. Just think about that fact. Yeah! Oh, that was not close. Mamma mia. Italiano. Buongiorno. Ai 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 ai. Okay. Pizza margherita. Pasta farfalle. Mussolini. I'm sorry. Prego. Prego italiano. Formaggio. I'm basically native in Italian, guys. I don't know if you know, but... So I say good night, must work tomorrow, see you, love you guys and girls. Okay, Virgil, thank you for tuning in and lurking about. Sleep well and hope your work tomorrow is not gonna be as bad. You ever get so bored you turn Italian? Yeah. Siamo tutti antifascisti. I know Italian. I know my Italian. I mean, they invented the fascists, but they also invented the anti-fascists, so... Oh. Oh, no. Okay, I got it. Bye. Can I make it into the water? Oh, that's not water! I knew that, I just for comedic effect. It looked like a river, right? I mean, look how that looks like a river. It's even bluish. Oh, okay, that's somewhere else. Okay, never mind. Hey, yeah. Bada beam, bada boom, boom. Now he's just making funny noises. Yeah, but does it work? Boom, 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 boom. I'm so jealous of that Boromir emote. Yeah, where do you even get it from? What's even a... I don't know. I have not seen that before. That it's indicating that Supergun watches other streams. Oof. Yeah. I don't know about that. I mean, There is some water here. I still would have died though. How do I get back up? Oh, I have to go all the way back now. Oh. I watch some for like 2 minutes and leave and get free gifted. Aha. Ah, Kamul. Ah, okay, I see. Oh yeah, right. I rated Kamul. Or we rated Kamul rather. This is a dead end too, isn't it? Can you stop throwing javelins at me? Excusez-moi. Wait, fan service? Fan service. Verdict? Cute or not cute? Stop, please. Dude! I would say cute. Mem. Look at his eyes. Okay, very good. I would be friends with him. Okay, bye. Cute. Thanks for the confirmation. Sadly, it's always only Mira who is engaging with these conversations, but... Oh no, I have to swim. No, super gun. You make me blush. I wonder what it is, what makes it different here. I don't feel particularly different to other... Ooh, another... Ooh. To other, creators. MMOs are amazing. Wait, Peaks, are you not playing any MMOs? Yay! Bleach. Come on, let me get out of here! I mean, now I might as... I don't know, it's still kind of far though, isn't it? Especially ESO's progression, you can just do what you want and eventually become max. Yeah, ESO is super... Okay, let's just go there, okay? Fine. ESO is very... I wouldn't say easy to get started because it's also overwhelming at the beginning, but if you overcome that, I think it's very easy to get into things. I play ESO a lot? Okay. Yeah, I don't anymore. Basically, the day I announced that I'm not playing anymore right now was, I think, the last day I played. Yep. I think, how long is that ago now? 2 weeks? 2 or 3? I don't know. And we've been playing WoW ever since. Yes. That's not even all my characters, by the way, you know. We started with make bowling ball, remember that? I still have 2 videos that I could make out of that, but I don't know. Guild Wars 2 is same-ish. You can get gear a lot of in a lot of ways, but it's much more confusing than ESO. You think? I think when we are talking about like World of Warcraft, ESO, and Guild Wars 2, I would think Guild Wars 2 is probably the easiest to get into. I think World of Warcraft is super hard to get into. I'm super happy about the fact that I am not new to the game. Also a bit sad at some point and sometimes, but what Mira has been going through must have been not great. I think ESO should include a third ability bar now with scribing and subclassing. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, yeah. Would make balancing way harder though. Even harder than it actually is. It already is. I need to try Lotro sometime. My childhood self would be happy. You definitely have to, yes. Especially somebody who likes reading. This is just a gem for you. I really want to get back into Lotro as well at some point though. It was too confusing because of a lot of currency and stuff. Okay, I guess that's fair, yeah. And World of Warcraft, yeah, it's World of Warcraft. I mean, have you seen the amount? Okay, you can't really see it right here, but the amount of currency that we have in World of Warcraft is completely crazy. Like, it's completely mental. Even for me. Even for me, I played this game so long, but the War Within has like 30 currencies, and I'm not even lying, I think. Okay, maybe 25 or 20, but it's so much. Holy shit. I mean, even like the crests that they have 4 different ways of crests. I mean, it makes sense, but it's still like, what the fuck? I have trouble going from X to Y because there are a lot of maps and stuff. Okay, I can see that, yeah. That's just where my knowledge comes into play, because I don't have that issue anymore whatsoever. But if you don't have, that's just knowledge. That's just, okay, yeah, I see that. Being in our community made World of Warcraft experience a lot more enjoyable, even if it gets overwhelming. It's nice to have that social aspect there now. I agree. I think it was a good idea. I mean, it's also kind of heartwarming to see that you guys would probably not have played World of Warcraft to begin with, if it weren't for me. So it's kind of sweet, honestly, if you think about it. Where do we go now? Huh. I'm wondering, to get to a different continent, you don't need gold. You can just go onto a Zeppelin, I think. We can use portals, so that's allowed, and portals to Kultiras and Zanalar exist, so that's fine. Okay. Well, it's a problem for the future anyway. I get excited whenever I see you guys online. Yeah, I'm also like, when I get online and nobody's online, and I'm like, okay. Especially when it's like 6 p.m. and I'm like the only one online, and I check Discord, or nobody's online either, and I'm like, are they having real life there? What the fuck? What the hell? It's too bad that Wall Street has to work so much, because I think he would play more too. But he's very disciplined with his sleeping schedule, and I respect that. So he's not that much. Also, I've seen... Look, Mira, don't think I am not noticing that, but I noticed yesterday, Supergun left and I left, that you immediately went offline, and I knew in that moment you went offline because you didn't want to feel alone. I noticed that, okay? Don't need to feel called out here, but I noticed that. My sleeping schedule is very weird right now, so yeah, okay. Not the call out. It's fine, I get it. I've been like this before too. Yeah, it's in-game, okay. So we got this done. Bellwood is too high still. Is there like a Zeppelin or what? I think there should be a Zeppelin to Mulgore, right? Let me check something. Fine, I set my status on invisible from now on. It's fine to be called out or being that other people realize that why you do something that you do. I get it though. I always felt like when somebody realizes why I do a thing that I do, it felt bad. I don't know really why, but I get it. To be fair, it was late. Yeah, true, it was late. Last time I stopped playing because I wanted to watch a video and stayed up until 4 AM, but I left like at 10 PM-ish yesterday, I think. So. Yeah, you were offline early, kind of. And I was like a bit confused by that. But how do you do that with this schedule that you don't... Okay, I guess you're not depressed, so I guess that's fine. But whenever I do that, I usually don't make it too long until I crash hard. Which portals can I use? Beldraken, level 10. I can't use Silver Moon? Why not? Huh? Why is that? Okay. I also watched K-pop Demon. What the fuck? Can't use any portal right now. I try to remember. So this guy, I think, teleports to...
What do you need?
No, he
Be
doesn't.
safe.
There was a Zeppelin. Oh, are you guys aware that there are Zeppelins that you can use? Or is that like news for you? There's... We don't want that. The music's also good, especially the women group one. Okay, I have no idea about K-pop. I have a prejudice about it. That's about it. Ah, this music. Do you realize this music? Is it something that we have already heard on stream, huh? Huh? Also, is it just me, or does this, like... This thing here always, at first glance, look like the, crying, laughing emoji? Probably just me again, huh? Okay, we can't fly, but there are Zeppelins. There are one to Terrace Fall, then one to Stranglethorn Vale. What's this? Warcraft Rumble machine. What is this? Uh-huh. It does? Thank you. I just noticed it swings. What swings? Stranglethorn? Yep. This is Undercity, yes. This is an option, definitely. Which one comes here? Is there even one coming here? That's such a shame. It used to be a Zeppelin. I would have liked to show you guys a Zeppelin ride. But I don't really want to get to Stranglethorn Vale right now because that's also a level 10. I mean, it would be better for us to go here though. Ah well, yes, the Zeppelin ride has to wait. Mighty stuff swings. Does it?
Greetings. Safe travels.
Okay. Oh, by the way, a bit of lore, guys. You remember how we talked about Lordaeron and the attack of the Alliance on Lordaeron? I hope you remember. Let's have a look. This is the after effect of the war that we have seen in the cinematic. You can see that in game. I mean, it's not like pompous or anything, but yep. It's super cool that stuff like this exists. And you can also see that there was chemical warfare. Okay. Zeppelin, same as boats in Alliance? Yes, practically, yes. Why do I have that discovered, by the way? Why do I have everything here? Eh? Eh? Psst. Eh? Oh, because different timeline, right? I'm super confused right now. Okay, we go this way. Toxic mists. See, Ruins of Lordaeron. This is, this should be in the cinematic. This is about where Sorfang stood, where it was shot with arrows. And up there is where Sylvanas stood. Then she jumped up onto the tower that was somewhere here, I think. 210 XP. True, true. Why so much? Oh yeah, because it's considered high level area. Evatni Kana, there were like 6 messages coming through at once right now. Did you write something in stream chat and I didn't in YouTube chat and I didn't see that? Yeah, you said that at 8:24. I'm so sorry, but my stream chat didn't tell me that you texted that. You're probably not around anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like the meme one, right? Where they overdid it a lot. That's what it reminds me of. Ah, I'm getting warm. Also, we're making it to level 8 and then we're done. Then we're done for today. Yeah, it takes so long to get to level 10. I mean, it will take a long time after that, even longer, but at least we can fly. Right? And it doesn't feel as painful anymore. At least you get to see Azeroth from above. Ugh. Okay. Chill. No guys, no crying emotes, it makes me sad. How dare you? How dare you emotionally manipulate me like this? Fly will make it faster. I mean, the higher level we get, the longer it will take anyway, right? See, we get 125 only here. Because this is not considered high level area. Do you need all heirlooms for this chauffeur or just some? Just some, but I can't really tell you right now how many. I mean, we can have a look and try to find the achievement, but let's see. Heirloom. You need 35. Mount Chauffeur Chopper, that's the one that you can use at level 1. As far as I know, oh, damn it, I got that in 2015. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's 10 years ago! Oh my god. As far as I'm aware, this is the only mount. Like, only, right? I mean, aside something has changed in the last 30 years, but I haven't heard about that. That you can use at level 1. It's not a big difference, right? Because at level 10 you can fly anyway, but it used to be a bigger thing. Just like Supergun's cock. Hello there, fellow Forsaken people. Oh, I'm not a Forsaken. What's he doing with his hand? Are you touching your ass? Oh, you're holding your stomach. Oh, he has tummy pain. Oh, he has tummy pain. He really needs to go. Oh. Cock strikes again. To Mira's displeasure. No, oh Jesus, not in that way, or but thematically. Oh yeah. Ayo, stinky wolf. Embrace it. Yeah, Mira is opposed to the cock. Very opposed to the cock. For some reason. I personally like cocks, but Mira does not. You got any more of them cocks? Woof woof. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, yes, your cogs in particular. Excusez-moi. I've showed you my cock. This is a... This cock. This is not a cock. Do I have a parrot? I think I have a parrot. But they're not called parrots. Okay. How much more XP? That's 1.6k roughly. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have said we do it until level 8 because it's actually quite a bit. So. Also, you guys are completely mental that you stood around for this the whole time. Supergun's like, at the beginning, like, oh, it's super boring, Lamer. And he's complaining about that, it's boring. And then he still sticks around for the whole stream. What does it say about him? Am I right? I mean... Just saying. The bundles have like an expire date somewhere? I want to buy the Gentleman Crows, but not now. I don't know. I think they cycle through at some point, yes. But I'm a loyal fan. Or that and you hate yourself. Which is kind of based, I understand that. This is peak, what do you mean? Yeah, it's exhilarating. Talking about conks. Cruising down the street and my 6th fall. I'm not gonna say the next line because that's part of the reason why I don't listen to Eazy-E anymore. And shitters, true. And shit itself. Wait, did we talk about shitting oneself? Did we not? Did we do that? I mean, if we didn't, when was the last time, guys, you shat yourself? Like shorting also counts. Mira, you have to participate. It's only fun when you also be like completely honest about this. There we go. Be honest or no balls. You also have that kind of stuff, or did have that stuff when you were younger, where you were like, if I don't manage to get the stairs down in 15 seconds, I'm gonna die, or something like this. Primary school, like first or second grade? Okay, so that's like 2 or 3 months ago, right? Thank you. Get it? Because okay, never mind. So Randy, you look like 12 too? Because when I was at 22, I still looked like 14 or so. No way, you have a beard, right? So it shouldn't be as bad. Man, Mira down wants to get. We have to put bring Mira down to the gutter talk levels. I look like a baby, yes, but a bearded baby. Look at you go. I can recommend like chain smoking. I don't know if you have tried that before, but chain smoking is actually pretty effective. Look, I'm already getting too comfortable with the cock. I don't know. I do not want to go down even further. So no head. Oh man, I'm ashamed. Oh boy. Shadowfang Keep. Hey, we're actually making good progress here. Look at that. Oh shit, are we done? Okay. No, wait, there's one more thing. Oh, is that already Gilneas? Oh. Hmm. Okay then, this way. That was good, don't be ashamed. I am in a perpetual state of shame. Nah, I'm not, I'm good. Oh, by the way, do you see that little detail that when you jump, this thingy here actually pushes you up? So it kind of makes sense that you jump. See that? Small little detail. You would never see that in ESO. And also when you stop, it actually goes down too. Small little detail. This is why I keep myself above your humor. What do you mean above? It's inferior. Clearly. This is not a discussion. This is not a subjective perception. This is just an objective fact. Ew. In ESO, you only see delayed gathering animations. Super got really bored with the animations with gathering. Because whenever something about ESO comes up, it's always, hey guys, you remember the delayed gathering animations? I remember. Every time, I love it so much. But I feel it too, because I see it the same. It's frustrating. Yeah, I agree. Especially when you purchase something for real money, right? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Don't get confused, this is not a quest I picked up, this is just the warband quest, okay? Thank you, nobody needs to be like, you lamer, you lost! No, all good. Vroom! Oh, guys, look, we have only 325 XP left. Yeah, I know, everybody's sad. No, lamer! Please show me your cock. This is only on OnlyFans. I actually thought the other day about making a meme for the Discord channel where I would put where the AC is on and I put like my feet about the opening where the cold air comes out. And I would blur the feet, and then would be like feet on OnlyFans. But then I was just too lazy to make that meme. It's funnier talking about it anyway than actually seeing it, right? I think this is the last one, guys. Raider would act up. Yeah, he would be like, I feel seen! I feel seen. The OnlyFans memes are getting embraced. Or being embraced. Excusez-moi. Sheesh. Here we go, level 8. Woo! Let's go! For the champions! For the champions! Stand up! Clap, clap. Stand up! Clap, clap. For the champions! Okay, cool. Guys, we made it. Level 8. It took us 3 hours and 32 minutes. I mean, a little less because the character creation. Bear form, yay, yeah. I mean, I guess I can actually use that, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna use that on a hotkey. And I guess we can use cat form here too. So guys, that's it for today. I appreciate you for being here, despite the... yeah, well... you know, right? But I aspire to make the video more interesting. But I think I will... I don't know if I make a video out of 3.5 hours or if I collect more footage. I don't know. If I do multiple part kind of thing, I probably want to do a multiple part kind of thingy. We will see. We will see. Okay, guys. I hope... I'm warm. I hope you have a great day. Alright? I hope you have an awesome day. You take care of your cock. I will see you